Good morning and a very happy new year to everyone. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! I would sing Auld Lang Syne, but I don't actually know the words. Are you one of those people? La 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 la. I just don't know the words, if I'm being honest. I just don't know the words. Do you, Gemma?
No, only the main bits, you know.
Yeah.
That's it.
For Auld Lang Syne. Da, da. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. Ryan, do you know the words? Well, there we go. Yeah, you just end up humming it, don't you? Yeah. Cassie, do you know the words? Well, there we go. We are a bunch of just no-brainers today. We just don't know. So we just go home. Okay, off we go. Off we go. I'm just going to go home now. I'm only joking. We're not here. Who cares if you know the words to Auld Lang Syne? Is that what even? What does that mean anyway? Right. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We're about making jewellery. This is something we do know a lot about here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Carol. I'm going to be with you for the next 4 hours with the lovely Gemma Crow, who I think by the sound of you, you've had a nice Christmas. I
have.
Although you haven't overindulged like many of us have.
No, I prepared for overeating and I didn't overeat, so that was good.
Isn't it wonderful? You go and do your supermarket shop, you're prepared, you buy everything, literally everything. You don't even think about it, you're just filling your trolley and then you don't end up eating it. Well, there we go. There we go. 'Tis the season to be jolly, and do you know what? It's a new year, new start, and do you know what? Today's show is all about brand new starts because we have got so much for you if you are a brand new viewer to Jewellery Maker today. And if you've been watching Jewellery Maker for the last few months or the last few years, we've got loads and loads and loads of essentials for you today as well. It's going to be the most incredible show. We're really, really lucky to have Gemma today. The jewellery that she's made from the 3 brand new kits we've got. The jewellery is absolutely incredible. This is from the first kit that we're going to be bringing you a little bit later on in the show today, featuring some incredible wire work. This is just one of the pieces that Gemma's made that we're going to be seeing a little bit later on. It's absolutely incredible. The kits are wonderful today. The jewellery is superb. The gemstone strands we've got as well are just wonderful because here on Jewellery Maker we love to bring you kits, we love to bring you bundles of gemstones, bundles of DVDs, toolkits, and we love to bring you brand new strands as well. We always start off the show with an early bird special. Early bird, where are you? Is he still wearing his hat and scarf or is he not anymore? I was going to say it's a new year. We need to be looking, there we go, a lot more appropriately dressed today. We need to be thinking spring, we need to be thinking moving forward with the seasons. That's it, we've all had enough of the cold weather now. Bring on the sunshine, I say. I've got my shirts and my t-shirts and skirts and all that stuff ready. I think it might be a little bit early for that, but anyway. Right, so the early bird, what is the early bird special about? It's about bringing you something which maybe you haven't seen before. Perhaps bring you something which maybe you have seen before but at a really, really low price. Bring you something which is going to be really useful, which is really interesting. And if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, this is a fantastic early bird for you to come in and get. If you have never tried working with wire, another great reason to get involved with this particular early bird. If you have had a go at wire work before, but you're looking to improve your technique, you're looking to learn a little bit more, another great early bird special. This is going to suit everyone. Thank you very much, Mr. Early Bird. Right, now, well, he chooses them. You've got to thank him. He does choose them. He flies to the vault and he chooses them. He's always on Twitter. I like that. It's very good. Now, today's early bird special, what's it all about? There's lots and lots of wire in this particular bundle, including 10 meters of 0.6mm gauge wire. Okay, this is fuchsia coloured, absolutely wonderful. Of all the gauges of wire that we have here at Jewellery Maker, we can bring you 0.25, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8 and 1mm gauge wire. Out of all the gauges of wire, 0.6 and 0.8 are probably the most versatile gauges of wire. I'm going to be talking to Gemma in a couple of minutes about what she'd use these particular spools of wire for, because this is actually going to be part of her challenge today as well. There's also a spool of 100 meters of 0.4mm gauge wire, so a much, much thinner gauge wire. Those colours look great together, don't they? So 0.6, 0.4, 100 meters, 10 meters, and then there's another spool of wire here. This is 10 meters of the thinnest gauge wire that we can offer you here on Jewellery Maker. 10 meters of 0.25 millimeter gauge wire. So you've got 3 really beautiful contrasting colors here, 3 different gauges for really kind of 3 different jobs essentially. I've got some examples here using Wirework, which have been put together. I think this particular piece has been put together by one of our wire experts, a lovely lady called Laura Binding, and she's actually used pretty much every single gauge of wire in this particular pendant design. The frame is made out of very thick 0.8 or 1 millimeter gauge wire. The weave is done with 0.6. And these really tiny, this tiny kind of coil which has been formed into a circle would have been made using 0.4 millimeter gauge wire as well. So you can see lots of different examples of lots of different wire there as well. I think Gemma, did you make this ribbon?
Yeah.
So Gemma made this beautiful Wirework ribbon as well. I've seen so many people's examples of this in Wall of Fame entries over the last few weeks because it's just something which is, it's a real trendsetter, this particular design. So if you want to be inspired by any of the designs today, particularly by the Wirework demonstration we're going to be seeing with Gemma a little bit later on in the show, you've got to get this particular bundle. Now, with this particular early bird, you're not just going to be getting 3 spools of wire, you're also going to be getting, this is brilliant, your Wirework DVD Edition 2. Now, we're going to be bringing you lots of bundles today which are designed for starters, designed to give you a bit of a taste of what's to come on Jewellery Maker over the next year or so. This is edition 2. You're going to be getting at least 6 techniques on this DVD. It's an hour long. And it's almost like having an hour-long private tuition with a wire expert. So it's either going to be with Laura Binding or it's going to be with Rachel Norris. It's the most fantastic way of learning. If you're a really visual person like I am, it's a fantastic way of learning because you can fast forward it, rewind it. Even if you've worked with wire before, it's a great way of refreshing any techniques which you have. And you're also going to be getting special wire cutters as well, which are just wonderful. Now, the wire cutters themselves, on their own, you think about how much you would pay elsewhere. If you went into a hobbycraft show or you went to a bead shop, how much these kind of cutters would be. You are going to be getting the DVD, the wire cutters, and 3 spools of wire, 120 meters of wire for £12.95. It's a great early bird special here, something which any one of you can get involved with, and so prevalent over the last year have been lots of beginners to Jewellery Maker who have started to use wire really early on in their jewellery making hobby. And I think it's got something to do with the fact that we have more guest designers now who venture into wire. We see more Wirework demonstrations on our live shows. We also have loads more Wirework courses, loads more Wirework DVDs. We also have more demonstrations on our YouTube channel as well. And there are lots of people who send in entries to the Wall of Fame, which we're going to be showing a little bit later on in the show today, which will tell you how you can get involved. Which example Wirework pieces, and it might be the first or second piece of jewellery that they've ever made. So Wirework isn't something which you can start working with, which maybe 2 or 3 weeks or 2 or 3 months after you start working with Gemstone and you're really comfortable with it. This is something you can do right from the beginning. £12.95. You can get involved in a couple of different ways, either by giving us a call on our free phone number, which is 0800 6444 655, or by getting involved on our website, which is jewellerymaker.com. Copy and paste that code into our website, and you can make a great saving with all of our bundles, but only with these codes. And this bundle, as with all of our bundles and kits today, is only available till 9 AM tomorrow morning. So you've got to get involved really nice and early. So well done, less than £13 for everything you can see here. We've got loads and loads of different bundles today. We've got loads of incredible offers as well. Let me show you a strand which is going to be coming up a bit later on in the show today. This is a really exciting strand for us to be able to bring you today. This is natural turquoise. It has been months and months since we've been able to bring you this incredible genuine gemstone. This is natural turquoise. There's no dyeing, there's no heat treatment here. This is all natural turquoise. We have waited for months to be able to bring this incredible gemstone to you. The price is amazing. If I tell you you're going to be able to get this strand for less than £20, it's amazing. And with the wire bundle that we've just brought to you, look at how well those colours go together. Just incredible. Absolutely amazing. It's now time to kind of cast off all of those winter woolies. Maybe not quite yet, but to think about making pieces for spring and for summer, you've got to think ahead as far as making jewellery is concerned. We've also got this amazing, really colourful strand of Tiger's Eye. We were looking at this before the show today, before we went live, and Carla and myself and Kirsty were looking at this incredible strand and just commenting on how strong the colour is in this strand. Every single one of these plain round Tiger's Eyes has got that complete and utter beauty as far as the chatoyancy and the colour is concerned. The balancing act is so important with Tiger's Eye. Every single one of these gemstones has got that colour, that chatoyancy in equal measures. It's just wonderful. This beautiful strand's coming your way a little bit later on the show. And again, that goes so well with the wire bundle that we've just brought to you as well. Now, I've got another strand of gemstones here, and honestly, I can't even remember the last time I brought this gemstone to you. This is my absolute 100% favourite gemstone in the world. It's emerald. Now this isn't emerald that has been treated. It's not emerald that has been coated. Occasionally you can get emerald which has been fissure filled, so all those any cracks or pits inside the gemstone are filled with glass, in a similar way to how you get ruby, which is fissure filled. This is completely natural emerald. Now, I cannot remember the last time this gemstone was brought to your screens on Jewellery Maker. The potential you have of a strand like this is quite extraordinary. Colour grading, size grading, it is a strand of completely natural emerald in front of you there. It's absolutely tremendous. It's just gorgeous. And we've also got a strand, is it the, sorry, yes, brilliant. We've got a Gems of Distinction strand coming up later on. Honestly, you're not going to know what to do when you see this. This is genuine lemon quartz. The clarity, the faceting, it's just, it is spring. It is springtime. It's absolutely beautiful, just gorgeous. So this incredible, genuine gemstone strand of Gems of Distinction lemon quartz is going to be coming your way a bit later on in the show today as well. Now, we are going to be giving this incredible Wirework bundle, and I'll show it to you again in just a few seconds, and to Gemma as a challenge, but we're also going to be bringing her this. Now, it is very important for Jewellery Maker to have a stash of gemstones, to have a stash of beading and threading materials. The first piece of jewellery that I made was a stretchy bracelet, and if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, the first piece you're likely to make is going to be something similar to that, a stretchy bracelet, maybe a stretchy ring. It's simple, it's easy, and the sense of achievement that you get from making stretchy pieces is phenomenal. It's absolutely incredible. You're going to be getting loads of different colours of elastic here. Green, purple, orange, pink, baby blue, black, white, red, yellow, and this gorgeous forest green. Now you're going to be getting 6 meters, at least 6 meters of each one of these. So that is 60 meters across, well, at least 60 meters across all of these different colors of elastic here. So you're going to be getting purple, red, orange, black, green, dark green, lime green. It's absolutely incredible. The colours that you're going to be getting here are just wonderful. Think of using these maybe with clear gemstones, having a clear gemstone and putting either clear elastic through it or bright red elastic. The difference in the look of the piece of jewellery is quite phenomenal. It's absolutely gorgeous. So an absolute essential, if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker, this is one of your threading essentials and probably going to be used in the first piece of jewellery that you ever make. As well as bringing you loads of elastic. This is just lovely. I've got loads of you on the phone lines at the minute, which is wonderful. This is great if you want to get kids involved with making jewellery, and as Gemma suggested the other day, if you're going to be somebody who is going to be teaching workshops after school clubs, if you're going to be teaching people how to make pieces of jewellery, you're probably going to start off with a stretchy bracelet, aren't you, Gemma?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely great for kids.
Yeah.
Workshops, birthday parties. You know, got a birthday party coming up.
Yeah.
Nice thing to put in a gift bag, or.
It's such a great idea. If you are going to be hosting a kids party, you know, a jewellery making party, absolutely fantastic for kids. Wonderful. All these colours are going to be fantastic, but you're also going to be getting gemstone strands with this as well. Take a look at this first strand. These are faceted rounds of multicolour quartz. Now, I've said it once and I'll say it again, the colours which you have in a strand like this are reminiscent of your rubelites, your Songia rubies, your quad A tanzanites, your indicolites, your Padparasha sapphire colours, even your Santa Maria aquamarine colours, some of the most beautiful genuine gemstone colours in the world, colours reminiscent of some of the rarest and most coveted gems in the world, but it's dyed quartz, so you can get that look but without that price point. Now you've got faceted 6mm rounds here, which are just lovely. We don't normally see faceted 6mm rounds of dyed quartz like this. So it's a really, really lovely strand to have in a bundle like this. So this is going to be given to Gemma as a challenge, and this strand as well. So again dyed quartz, again rounds, this time they're not faceted. You've got 70 carats and 250 carats. It's a really, really nice big bundle, this one. Think about using all those beautiful elastics, those contrasting colours of elastics to go through different colours of that gorgeous quartz. Think about using maybe the blue elastic going through the orange quartz, or the purple elastic going through the red quartz. Think about mixing those colours up. It's a really exciting bundle, this one. Now, if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, and this is going to be maybe one of the first bundles that you come in and get, maybe you've already come in to get the Wirework bundle, think of using the gemstones with the wire that we've just bought you in that incredible Wirework bundle. Incredible qualities. You could incorporate wire like this, 0.25, 0.4, 0.6, with these gemstones, with these elastics, and think of the jewellery that you can make. Now, with this particular bundle, it's all about savings. It's all about bringing you a really, really, really fantastic bundle with loads and loads of gemstone carat weight, loads of colours for a great, great price. Here's your deal today for this brand new bundle, £11.95. You are getting so much here, so much elastic, so much colour, so much carat weight. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I can't wait to see the kind of designs that Gemma comes up with, using this elastic, using the quartz, and of course using the wire that came to you just a few seconds ago. Less than £12, you're also going to be getting a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get this home and you decide maybe it isn't going to be for you, or you're not 100% satisfied, send it back. We'll give you your money back. No questions asked. It's not like a credit note. We will refund you the money back to your account. No questions asked. You're also only going to be paying £2.95p per order, no matter how heavy the parcel is, no matter how big the parcel is, only £2.95p per order. So this is the first, so this is the second part of Gemma's challenge. We also had a Wirework bundle, which we gave to Gemma as well, which I'll just show you again very, very quickly, where you got, or where you're going to be getting it. There's still some of these available if you want to add this onto your order. 100, no, actually I'll start off with this one here. 10 metres of 0.25mm gauge red coloured copper wire. Okay, so this is the thinnest gauge of wire that we can offer you. 100 metres of 0.4mm gauge wire. 10 metres of 0.6mm gauge fuchsia coloured copper wire. Gemma, could you just give me a kind of a rough description of what you would use each of these gauges for? So the 0.25 is your thinnest gauge, isn't it?
Yeah. The 0.25 I would use for really fine weaves, fine, not necessarily detail, because you need to secure 0.25 to a frame. So you would use your larger, bigger gauge wires for that.
Okay.
But you can make lovely beads with it by rolling it in your hands, and you can make
that's a lovely idea.
Little spun sugar beads. The 0.4, I use a lot of 0.4. It's great for detail, but it also will hold its shape quite nicely. So you can do small scrolls. I think the weave in the necklace you've got there by Laura Binding is using a 0.4 to go across.
Fantastic, okay.
And also on the bow is a 0.4. And then the 0.6 is great for earring findings, chain links for making gemstone chains.
So you really can use these gauges in so many different ways, can't you?
Yeah, yeah, and also the 0.6, you know, is strong enough to be a frame if you're going to do a lot of weaving within it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't necessarily have an open frame with a 0.6, you know, an open design, open piece. But also you can twist it together to make it stronger, then you get a 1.2 if you twist it nicely together.
This is fantastic. I can't believe you can actually use these for so many different things. So You've got the 0.25 up to the 0.6. Gemma says she's used the 0.4 in this particular bow design. Is that for the?
Yeah, that's
is that
weave,
for the kind
figure
of weaving
weave
there?
that goes in between the.
Isn't that
frame.
incredible? It's actually quite a strong wire, isn't it? That's amazing.
0.4 is probably the one I use most.
That's
0.4,
interesting, yeah.
For
And you're going to be getting
detail.
100 metres of it in this particular bundle. With this bundle as well, details on the screen are for the elastic and for the quartz bundle, I must just remind you. You're also going to be getting your wire cutters and your DVD as well, okay? Oh, sorry, I do beg your pardon. So this particular bundle is £12.95. Get it, add it to your order. It's the most fantastic quality. It's the most fantastic quality bundle. Give the call centre a call. It is a free phone number from a BT landline. It is £12.95. So absolutely wonderful. Now, we love to challenge our guest designers, but do you know what? Sometimes our guest designers will see something, even if it's just a picture, on a computer screen, and they will say, I want that. Can I work with that, please? We were actually looking at a picture of a strand that wasn't meant to be brought to you until tomorrow. But Gemma said, you know what, I really, really like that strand. Can I have it? Can I have it to work with, please? So do you know what we did? Yeah. We called the vault, they brought it over, and Gemma's got it today. I tell you what, the things we have to do here. I'm only joking. 700 carats of fossil jasper. You can totally see the appeal with this incredible strand. The size, for starters, look at this. The size of this incredible strand, absolutely amazing. The natural mineral additions here, look at this. Now these are fossil jaspers. So can you see there? You've got the actual imprint of fossils. It reminds me a little bit of when you go to the seaside and you look in rock pools, and all over the rocks there are those little tiny fossils, whether they're little barnacles, whether they're little sea urchins. They look absolutely incredible. Now all that's happened to this is it's literally just been dyed and cut into a shape and drilled and polished. That is it. Now, Gemma, what was it for you that really attracted you to this particular strand? Because it is, I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
The colour is just beautiful. It's such a dusky,
it's a really unusual pink, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. And also the size. I really like working with chunky, big gemstones.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah. And then I love jasper anyway. So it's sort of got like a snake skin effect.
Doesn't it just? It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
What kind of design ideas do you have for this? You're going to do a bit of wire wrapping? Is it going to be?
Yeah, I'm going to do a bit of wire wrapping, I think. I see these things, I think, oh, I like that, and then I get it and think, oh no, what am I going to do? I really set myself up. But I've looked at the blue, the sort of deep blue in the crackle quartz, and the faceted quartz there, and I think that they would just go really nicely together. So I'm going to try and work them in.
Yeah, that would be lovely. So using these really deep blues, like these kind of indica-like colours, or even quad A tanzanite colours, with this beautiful colour. It's a really unusual pink. It's not fuchsia, it's not baby pink, it's not red. It's kind of halfway in between. It's like a pomegranate kind of colour. It's just a lovely tone, isn't it?
It's sort of a dusty rose, I'd say.
Yeah.
If it was a paint, you'd call it a dusty rose.
Dusty rose, yeah, definitely. Absolutely. This is a brand new strand. It wasn't meant to be played until tomorrow, but we've given it to Gemma today. 700 carats of pink fossil jasper, £14.95. Look at how different each one of these gemstones is. You've got this one here with the stripes going through it with the kind of fossils at the bottom. The next one here has got more of a solid colour, but it's still got that patterning going through it. It really is amazing. Every single gemstone is going to be unique, and that's the great thing. That's the great thing about gemstones, is the fact that every single example is going to be completely different. I'll just move this chair. Here we go. So there's a lot of elastic in this challenge, Gemma.
There is.
What are you going to do with it all?
Well, I've had a few thoughts, and I've picked Hannah Oxborough's brain, which is a good brain to pick. And we've talked about doing perhaps a weave with it. So I'm having a go, I'm having a play to see if we can do something different to sort of showcase the rather than hide them away under the beads.
I think this is a great challenge if you've just started jewellery making, because you've got the elastic, which is probably going to be something which you're going to be using in the first couple of pieces of jewellery that you use. You've also got the wire as well. What ideas do you have for the wire?
Oh, I don't know yet. I haven't got that far yet.
She's going to let her creative mind run.
That's it. It's, like I said to you last time I was on, I do tend to make something I know I'm going to make, and then as I'm going, the creativity comes and you get there. It's
fantastic that there's so much colour here as well, because I think you do need to start thinking ahead to those spring craft fairs, to making pieces of jewellery to wear in the spring, in the summer. Yeah. You've always got to be thinking ahead, haven't you? Yeah, it's gorgeous. Some lovely, lovely gemstones here. I can't wait to see what you do with all this elastic. It's going to be amazing. And then, see, this is it. She's just take. I was actually going to give her the gemstones, which she's just chosen to take them. It's fine. I'm going to leave you with those. They're amazing,
lovely.
aren't they?
Yeah, it really is lovely.
Aren't they just beautiful? I totally get what you're saying about mixing them with the dark blue as well. That's going to be a gorgeous,
be a nice combination.
Challenge. Awesome, right, I'm going to head back over here. Gemma, I'm going to leave you.
Okay, can I say hello to my little boy?
Yes, please do.
Hi, Tom. I love you.
That's so nice. Is he sitting at home watching?
Yeah, well, I just rang him and to say good morning, because obviously he doesn't stay with me when I travel early. So, and he said, "You're going to say hello to me today, Mum." So
hi, Tom. Hi.
He's
That's
gorgeous.
Nice. What a sweetie. Did he get lots of nice gifts at Christmas? Did Father Christmas go to your house?
Yes, he did.
Awesome.
He did.
Awesome. Good old Father Christmas.
He had a backache when he left.
Yeah, what, sorry?
He had a backache when he left. There were so many presents.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Father Christmas. He's got a well-deserved break now, has Father Christmas. Right, okay. If you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, because I know that there are so many of you who are 100% brand new and have been brand new because of the show we did yesterday with Vicky and the day before. If you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, you are in the right place today, because we've got loads and loads and loads of bundles today designed for newbies, but also designed to reward you if you've been watching Jewellery Maker for a long, long time. I must just tell you very quickly, if this is your first order today, so your first order, so you've come in to get the early bird special, which is of course that incredible wire bundle, you've come in to get the fossil jasper, you've come in to get that gorgeous elastic and quartz bundle as well that we gave to Gemma as a challenge, you're going to get loads of things free as well with your first order, because the object is that we give you as many tools, as much information as we possibly can for you to start making your jewellery. It can be quite daunting to start making your first pieces of jewellery. I was really, really daunted, and I've been working on Jewellery Maker for many, many moons. The things that you get for free, though, are free things which you will use again and again and again. Let me show you what you're going to be getting. A free tutorial booklet, okay? This is your free booklet. It's got loads and loads of hints and tips, loads of demonstrations, all of our basic kits explained, all of our findings explained as well. Speaking of findings, this is going to be our next deal today. So every single one, where are you? Every single one of our findings, which are basically the tools which you will need to start making your piece of jewellery, are explained in this booklet, okay? You're also going to be getting an hour-long tutorial DVD. Okay, this is a fantastic DVD. There are loads of hints and tips, loads of the findings and basic toolkits are explained on this DVD, so you are never alone. There's so much information across these two things. Also information about our upcoming workshops and tutorials, which you can book on. They're really, really fantastic. They always get booked up, so do book. Really nice, only great gift ideas here as well. And you also get your JM Hub magazine as well, which is a fantastic magazine full of interviews with our guest designers, loads of information, loads of really great things to get involved with as well. So all of these things are free with your first order. Amazing. Now, if you are going to be making pieces of jewellery, there are certain things which you're going to need, okay? And one of the things you have to have are jewellery making findings, okay? This particular bundle we're going to offer you now is not only great if you are brand new to jewellery making, but this has been one of our biggest selling findings packs of the last 12 months. You don't see it very often. When we do get it back in stock, it absolutely sells out. In fact, this findings pack, which you've got here, has only actually been to air one time before. This is what I would call I would call this a deluxe findings pack. I know we're describing it as a starter findings kit, but when you understand what's actually in here, yeah, you are just going to fall in love with this. There are over 100 findings in this pack. There's actually 145 findings. There are lots of jewellery makers out there who are what I would describe as purists. You only use precious metal findings. Now, precious metals include silver and gold and platinum. Those are your three precious metals. With this particular findings pack, you are going to be getting yellow gold plated silver. Okay, now quite often our findings packs are either 95 sterling silver or the yellow gold plated copper or silver plated copper. This is yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver. Now, if you're looking at this findings pack, if you're looking at that picture and thinking, what on earth are all of those? What on earth am I going to do with them? Don't forget, free with your first order. You get your free tutorial DVD with all of your findings explained. You get your free tutorial booklet with all of your findings explained. So those head pins are fantastic if you want to do dangles, if you want to make a gorgeous charm to go on a bracelet. Those earring findings, fantastic, of course, if you want to make earrings. Earring posts for the same thing, crimp beads, jump rings, lobster claw clasps, bolt rings as well. Now, we don't very often get the chance to bring you yellow gold plated silver findings. When we do, whenever we bring you a kit with yellow gold plated silver findings or a findings pack on its own, it sells out. To my knowledge, this is the biggest yellow gold plated silver findings pack we've ever brought to you, to my knowledge. As I'm sure you're aware, whether you've been watching the news over the last few years, or whether you've done a bit of research of yourself, whether you've done a bit of research yourself on the internet, the prices of precious metals since the recession hit, generally speaking, has skyrocketed. Now, that price can come up and down day on day, but generally speaking, prices now, compared to where they were just a few years ago, have absolutely skyrocketed, and they don't show any sign of coming down. Now, look at how much precious metal there is on every single one of these findings. You're getting flat head pins here. Look how much precious metal you're going to be getting. Let's pick another finding. Just pick this one. In this lobster claw clasp. It is amazing. This is all precious metal. This is all yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver. Okay. In this findings pack, there are 145 findings, including 25 open jump rings, 5 bolt ring clasps, 3 pairs of shepherd's hook findings, 20 spacer beads, 5 pairs of earring posts with backs, with the butterfly backs. You're also going to be getting 15 eye pins, 5 lobster claw clasps. You're going to be getting 50 crimp beads. Those crimp beads are just so invaluable. They're amazing. 15 flat head pins and a black organza gift bag as well. There is so much by way of findings here. To my knowledge, this is the biggest precious metal findings pack, pure precious metal finding pack we've ever brought to you on Jewellery Maker. There are so many findings here. Now, this is great if you've just started jewellery making, but this is also fantastic if you are a really, really seasoned jewellery maker, because we get to bring you lots of bundles here on Jewellery Maker with gemstones in, but we don't get to bring you findings packs very often, particularly yellow gold plated 95 sterling silver. Today, this is about making you a saving. It's about getting you involved as quickly as possible. Today, your deal is amazing. $39.95, and this is for 145 yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver findings. It is quite incredible what you're going to be getting here. Absolutely amazing. Everything from the crimp beads to the eye pins to the jump rings, they are all yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver. We never get the chance to bring you findings packs like this on Jewellery Maker. Why is that? Well, generally speaking, once they come into stock, they're allocated to kits. Also, can you imagine how much more expensive it is for us to be able to source yellow gold plated 95 sterling silver than it is for us to be able to source yellow gold plated copper, which is a lot more which is a metal which is in a lot more abundance than your precious metals. $39.95, what a great way of starting your new year. It is the most amazing findings pack you're going to be getting here. There are loads of you on the phone lines today. If you do want to add more than one of these packs onto your order, just speak to the call centre or live help, and if the quantity is there, we'll definitely be able to do that. It is a fantastic findings pack to get involved with, and just do a bit of a price comparison. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. When you get this home, do a bit of research on the internet. How much would you pay elsewhere for 145 yellow gold plated 95 sterling silver findings? Would you be paying anywhere near this, or would you be paying way, way, way over the odds? We want to be your one-stop shop for jewellery making, for gemstones. We want to be your one-stop shop. We don't want you to have any reason to go anywhere else. I've got a couple of you on the phone lines who are actually adding more than one of these to your order. If you do want to do that, go for it. I know it can look a little bit daunting looking at all these findings, especially if you don't know what they're all for, but there is so much information out there in the free DVD and the free booklet that you get. Today is the day to start something new. Today is the day to start an amazing hobby, and you'll be you'll be amazed by how many pieces of jewelry you make with each and every one of these findings. It's just incredible. It's amazing, isn't it? Do you know what, Gemma? I haven't found anywhere that can come even close to us with the findings that we do here, price-wise. Have you?
No, never. It's futile looking anywhere else, to be honest.
And it's not even the price; it's the quality as well, isn't it?
Yeah. You just on everything really. The wire, all the findings and the wire. I find that it's the nicest quality.
Yeah, it really, really is. They're fantastic to work with. Precious metal is such a great thing to work with, especially if you're going to be making pieces of jewellery which you're going to be selling on, or pieces for weddings, or pieces for maybe people who are allergic to certain metals. Absolutely perfect. Now, we're going to be bringing you a bundle a little bit later on in the show, and I can't not mention it. It is absolutely amazing. It goes so beautifully with one of the kits with the last kit we're going to be bringing you today, actually, but also with the findings pack that we just brought to you with all these gorgeous yellow gold plated 925 stunning silver findings. Look at how beautifully they go with this bundle here. Now, we're not going to get the chance to play this bundle right now. Okay, it's coming up a bit later on in the show, but I just wanted to show it to you. This is going to be your chance to come in and get genuine pink opal and rose gold coated pyrite. The colours here are so they go beautifully with the gold findings that we've got, that we just bought to you for $39.95. Not only that, but with our last kit today, they're absolutely perfect. It's one of the most beautiful Gems of Distinction bundles I think we've brought to you for a long, long time. And it's the colour of spring, great for weddings because the wedding season's coming up. I've got two really, really good friends. Two of my best friends have got engaged over the Christmas period. I can have more than one best friend. My friend Holly and my friend Abby. They're saying that there's rules. Do you know what? Right, where are you? Now, are you brand new to jewellery making? We've got something for you. Are you a seasoned jewellery maker, but you want to duplicate your tools? We've got something for you. Do you know what, Ryan? Do you know what? You might not think I did this, but I actually just made that song up. No. Yeah, I know you probably thought I'd spent a long time writing that song. I actually just made that up. I know, it's difficult to believe that. This bundle is amazing. Ryan, I don't know why I'm asking Ryan. Ryan, what is the object of making these bundles?
What's the object of them?
What's the object of making these incredible bundles?
Making great savings for you.
Making great savings for you. It's true. It's true. Making great savings for you, says Ryan. This is it. Give him an inch, he'll take a while. Right. What do you get? Shall I just say what you're going to be getting rather than giving Ryan the limelight? Goodness me, he's going to be up here next. He's going to be presenting. Right, here we go. This is your small toolkit. To give you an idea about how well this toolkit works, this toolkit has not changed since we started Jewellery Maker. We probably put about 6 months worth of research into sourcing these incredible tools, bringing you the best quality toolkit we possibly can. All of our guest designers use these tools. The quality is amazing. We wanted to be able to bring you fantastic quality tools, but for a great, great, great price. There's no point us bringing you substandard quality tools, because if we do that, then you're not going to be able to make pieces of jewellery and you won't come back to Jewellery Maker. So it's in our interest to make sure the quality of these tools is amazing. Right, okay, if you're looking at these tools and thinking, what on earth do I do with these? I've never even seen these before. They look a bit alien to me. Don't worry. In your free tutorial booklet and DVD, all these tools are explained, okay? So you will get that free with your first order. What are you going to be getting? Flat nose pliers. In fact, I'll show you them. Hang on. Get them out of there. There we go. Look at the quality of this. Amazing. Flat nose pliers. Look at the action on that. It's absolutely amazing. Just gorgeous. Flat nose pliers, round nose pliers. You get your wire cutters as well. You're also going to be getting your snip, your tweezers. You're also going to be getting a bead reamer, so you can make holes in beads a little bit bigger. You've got your snip there. You've got your little box to put loads of findings in, loose gemstones, bits of precious metal that you might have had from the last bundle that we gave you, and you've got your scoop as well. Now, this incredible toolkit is something which, like I say, seasoned jewellery makers use, beginners use, our guest designers use. The quality is absolutely amazing, okay? This normally retails at £9.95. Such a low price, isn't it, considering what you're getting? If you're going to start to make jewellery, you need a toolkit. There's no two ways about it. You need a toolkit. It's no good you trying to use kitchen scissors or other tools. You need this toolkit. It's a small price to pay. You're also going to be getting a little bit of a taster of Beading Projects Edition 1. There are at least 6 demos on here. It's an hour-long DVD, and you can learn all the incredible techniques that you might want to use when you're going to be creating beautiful beading projects. So these incredible techniques on here. So it looks like there's a weave on there. It's also making a pair of earrings using beading thread as well. I don't know if you can see that. Those 2 techniques will be on this DVD. You've also got Beading Projects 2 DVD, so edition 2. Okay, so another fantastic DVD. Again, an hour long. Again, a little bit of a fantastic insight into how to use incredible genuine gemstones. Here's a bit of footage from our Beading Projects Edition 2. You can see it there for all levels. Oh, it's Linda and Lucy. There you are. Oh, yeah, look, there's the necklace that's actually featured on the front of this DVD. So you learn how to make that bracelet. There's a bit of a leaf weave there as well. Fantastic, fantastic. And you're also going to be getting Beading Basics, our Beading Basics DVD, which is probably one of our biggest selling DVDs, our Beading Basics DVD. A really fantastic introduction to learning how to make pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery. Now, these DVDs are normally £4.95 each. So that's £4.95, £4.95, £4.95 and £9.95. You should be paying about £25 for everything you can see here. How about we give you this bundle and we give you the DVDs for free? Yeah, £9.95, under a tenner. And literally, if this is going to be your first order, you've got the toolkit, the 3 DVDs. You're also going to be having your Get Started DVD, your Get Started booklet. All of this is information. All of this are tools for you to help learning. And once you've got this, you can start making your jewellery. Once you've got this and maybe the findings pack that we bought you for $39.95, or you come in and get one of our kits today, or you come in and get the Wirework bundle as well, you're then ready to start making your pieces of genuine gemstone jewellery. Absolutely amazing. Our DVDs are amazing already at $4.95. To give them to you for free, it's like we're giving you information, giving you knowledge, giving you hours and hours and hours of knowledge for free. And a lot of our, some of our guest designers techniques by watching these DVDs. In fact, Mark Smith, who's actually just started his very own macrame workshop, he teaches it here at Jewellery Maker. He learnt macrame from watching the first macrame DVD. It's absolutely amazing. It's just incredible, such a success story. So a fantastic, fantastic introduction here to jewellery making. You've got your toolkit, but if you haven't watched Jewellery Maker for many, many moons and you've already got everything you can see here, but you maybe want to duplicate it. We know people who in fact, Laura Binding's mum, who I think has got a caravan somewhere in the UK, has a jewellery making toolkit there and one at home as well, so she doesn't have to lug everything around. These are great, great, great ways of duplicating, a great gift if you want to start a hobby for somebody. And it's costing you less than a tenner. Absolutely amazing. 3 hours worth of knowledge there, and you can't put a price on knowledge, can you? It's absolutely amazing. And your gorgeous toolkit as well for less than a tenner. Well done. Loads of people on the phone lines there. Lots and lots and lots of you there. And I've got people buying 2s and 3s of these as well, so do give us a call. Don't forget, these bundles are about making you savings. What should be costing you about £25 is actually costing you less than a tenner. It's available till 9 AM tomorrow morning at this price. You can only get this bundle with this code at this price until 9 AM tomorrow morning or until stocks last. And the code is YMGC31. Well done. Now, our first brand new kit, which features this beautiful piece, well, this beautiful necklace which I'm wearing today, actually. I have to say I'm wearing it a lot shorter than it's meant to be worn for obvious reasons. Otherwise, Ryan would be getting a shot of, yeah, anyway. Thank you. It's called Don't Come the Innocent with Me, Ryan. Whatever. What did you do for New Year's Eve, Gemma?
I went to see Hobbit.
Did you really?
Yeah, we went.
You went to see The Hobbit?
Went to see the
Is it
Hobbit.
good?
It's brilliant.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
Gandalf's
fantastic.
A bit more bloodthirsty.
How long is it?
I think it's 2 hours 45.
2 hours
Is
45.
it that long? Oh, I didn't realise it was that long.
But it's good.
Yeah, it was
Awesome.
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Awesome.
And then
I
watched
ate lots of
Wirework.
cheese. Melted cheese and ham.
Nice.
It's called a raclette, which is like a fondue, basically. No, it was like Gruyere cheese. And you have it with cornichons, and you have it with just loads of wine, really, and just guzzle all that down, and Happy New Year! I went to bed at 11:30, but anyway. Right, cinnamon stick. This kit is beautiful. Yes, I went to bed at 11:30. It's absolutely gorgeous. The jewellery that Gemma has made from this kit is absolutely outstanding. I don't know why I sound surprised, because every single piece of jewellery that Gemma makes is just stunning. But I want to be able to show you, first of all, the gemstones. Now, Kirsty's with us today. Kirsty is normally upstairs. She's a lovely girl, and she looks after all the courses. She looks after all the courses here at Jewellery Maker. And you were particularly drawn to this strand, weren't you, Kirsty? What is it about this particular strand that you love? The shape. These are twisted columns you're going to be getting here of red jasper. They're 20 by 8 millimeters in diameter, 240 carats in total. Gemma's actually put these into a beautiful pair of earrings. I think they lend themselves to earrings because, of course, they're going to move, they're going to turn. They just look gorgeous. That colour is amazing. 240 carats of red jasper twisted columns. Then a strand of red striped agate flat coins. Such a diverse gemstone. You get everything from your reds to your oranges to your yellows and to your whites as well. It's a really, really lovely combo here. So many colours. You can actually graduate the colours if you wanted to. Really, really lovely here. 200 carats of your red striped agate, 16 millimetre flat coins. And then your chocolate brown banded agate as well. This is lovely. It's almost like Botswana agate because of the amount of lines, the amount of mineral additions you've got. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. Brown banded agate ovals. Really nice and shiny, really beautiful and glossy. All of these beautiful genuine gemstones are tied together by the addition of something very, very special in this kit. Now, first of all, I want to show you this beautiful beading thread. This is perfect for macrame. This is the kind of beading thread that I use when I do a bit of macrame. Just love it. It's wonderful. You get 5 meters of this gorgeous tan cord. Great for ladies' jewelry, for guys' jewelry as well. You know, beautiful bit of macrame here, beautiful bit of plaiting, friendship bracelets, awesome. But you're also going to be getting, and this is probably one of the biggest selling gauges of wire of the last 12 months. This is 10 meters of 1 millimeter gauge antique bronze coloured copper wire. It's got the gauge and it's got the colour. One of the fastest selling gauges of wire was the 1 millimeter gauge wire last year, and one of the most was the antique bronze coloured copper wire. It goes with everything. Gemma has created something which I would describe as a masterpiece with this wire. If you want to be inspired by the most incredible hair design, oh, you are just going to adore this kit. You've got to get it in your basket today. Now, as well as bringing you all these gemstones, your tan cord, your extra wire as well, you're also going to be getting your regular beading thread, elastic and monofilament, okay? This is a fantastic way of starting off jewellery making. And you're also going to be getting 100 yellow gold plated copper findings. There's literally everything in here that you will need to make tens of pieces of jewellery. In this pack of findings, that's kind of snake design at the top. That's a metre of chain. That counts as one finding. A metre of chain is one finding. Eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, chandelier earring findings, shepherd's hooks, toggle clasps, spacer beads, crimp bead covers. Now, the jewellery that Gemma has made from this kit is absolutely stunning. This kit is not only great if you want to be inspired by any of Gemma's designs, but if you're brand new to jewellery making, you've got some beautiful sizes and shapes here which go really, really well together. You've got some really interesting beading materials. If you want to push yourself a bit, you've got to come in and you've got to come in and get this kit today, because the demo we're going to see in just a few seconds is absolutely exceptional. How about we offer you a £5 saving on this kit? A £10 saving on this kit? How about a £15 saving on this kit? Do you know what? How about a £20 saving on this kit? This kit should be costing you, with everything priced up, nearly £45. You're getting everything here for under 25. The fact that it's got 100 findings and the wire in this kit means that the amount of pieces of jewellery you'll be able to make with this kit has just multiplied by probably about 50%. It's amazing. Right, I'm going to head over to Gemma and speak to her about this kit, because it's the addition of the wire and the addition of the 100 findings, I think, which make this kit such a success. Don't you think, Gemma?
The colour combination is gorgeous as well. Just putting that antique wire with the red agates and. Is it red jasper, poppy jasper? Sorry.
Well, yeah, it's pop. I would describe it as poppy jasper.
It's one of my favourites. I love all jasper. So, I mean, for me, those rich sort of coffee tones work beautifully together.
And what you said something really interesting before we went live today. You said with red agate, it is a gemstone that we see quite a lot of on Jewellery Maker, but you said it just makes really nice jewellery.
It does. I've never made a piece of jewellery with red agate that I haven't liked or been disappointed with, because it just always looks sumptuous and rich and
it's just
lovely stuff to work with.
It's just gorgeous. There's a lot of these pieces are really, really gem heavy. This is what we're going to focus on though with this particular kit. This is it's a bun hair clip, isn't it?
Yeah, you could put it on a bun, or you can, if you've got really nice thick hair,
you put it on a ponytail. It's the most beautiful kind of sculpture work of art that you've made here, Gemma. We are going to be focusing on this piece in just a few seconds. But let's have a look at the other pieces. You've got this incredible necklace over here where you've used those twisted columns beautifully. They just dangle down so wonderfully.
Yeah, and that's showing you without the use of the wire. You know, there's no wire in that piece. So if you're not a wire worker, you still make really fabulous jewellery without using the wire. I
think that the twists in the columns really do add to that. Well, they just give the piece of jewellery so much texture, don't they? Just gorgeous. Moving on to the wire, you've used the wire beautifully in this necklace here. I mean, that's just so lovely. It's so organic.
Yeah, and that's threading the beads, your agates onto a piece of wire, and then just having oodles of wire and wrapping it. You know, it looks like it's complicated, but really it's very free form and it just happens. You know, you just keep going round and round. And the tubes make really lovely gemstone links.
Don't they just?
Just have a necklace just of that and they look
So
really
you've made
nice.
the links just by threading the wire through these columns. They just look gorgeous. So again, in the first necklace that we saw, you haven't used any wire. In this particular necklace, you haven't used any findings. So
That's right.
it just shows you the addition of these findings and wire just means you can make so many more pieces of jewellery. Along the front here, you've used wire and findings in some of these pieces. You've got a gorgeous gemstone ring. You've got a beautiful bracelet here as well with the chain. Some more gorgeous earrings here. Very, very simple earrings with the red agate. Now you've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm wearing the 11th piece of jewellery here. 11 pieces of jewellery. That works out to about £2.26 per piece of jewellery.
Yeah, that's...
When you put it like that, I mean, that is pretty amazing. That is pretty incredible. I love how you've used a tan cord as well. That's so lovely.
Yeah, well, to be honest, because there was so much in the kit, I actually didn't even see the tan cord. So I got everything out, I thought that must be it, you know, and worked with it. And when I got here this morning and unpacked, I noticed the tan cord. So these were leftover gemstones. I've still got two more gemstones there. So I thought, well, I'll pop them on something quickly.
That's awesome. So you've literally used pretty much everything. You've got a crimp cover, you've got a tiny bit of chain, and you've got 2 gemstones left.
Yeah,
I mean, and that is it. And this, obviously, this necklace which I made here included in this lineup here. It's just lovely. Let's talk about this bun hair clip idea, because it's absolutely, it's just wonderful. Look at the shape of it. It's so great that you've got the 1mm gauge wire here, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is when the 1mm comes into its own. It's strong. It holds a frame. You know, it's not going to bend out of shape easily. I mean, you can bend it, but you can toughen it up by work hardening, twisting, or hammering.
It's so bespoke, isn't it? It's such a bespoke design that you've got here. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I know that you wanted to show us how to make the pin that goes through the back, because this could be adapted for lots of different pieces, couldn't it?
Yeah, the pin, you can use the pin as a hat pin, a hair pin, because some people just put pins in their hair to hold them in, or on jumper, anything you like, really.
Now we had a bit of a, well, we had our awards show day before yesterday, and Vicky has spent so much time collating all the information from Facebook, and Wire was voted the second most popular product to work with on Jewellery Maker. Yeah. It's becoming more and more normal to see guest designers working with wire. What's this wire like to work with, this 1mm gauge wire? What's it like to work with?
The wire that is stocked here is much softer than wire I've bought elsewhere. So when I first started working with wire, I could only get it, you know, I just bought it in very small quantities in a craft store, and I would pay about £3.50 for about, say, 3 metres of 0.1. So, you know, you can see our prices are massively lower than that.
Absolutely.
And it's quite hard because it's in such short lengths. It's been packed and kept. It is quite hard. It's not brittle, but it's hard, and you need to really work with it. But this wire is really soft and much easier to manipulate, much easier on your fingers if you're starting out. So
Perfect.
it's great wire. And also the colour on the wire, it doesn't come off easily. You know, at first, when you're first starting out with wire, using coloured wire can be a bit disheartening because you're using your pliers on it and you're not using your fingers so much. But this wire is a lot tougher. The coating's a lot tougher, so you'll have more success if you're starting out with the coloured wire from here.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so how do we set about making this pin then?
Okay, so to make the pin, I've cut about 1 metre length. This was what was left in my kit, this piece here.
Oh, fantastic,
so
okay.
About 1 metre of wire left. So I've cut about 1 metre length, and I folded it roughly in the centre and pinched it with my fingers, or you can pinch it with your pliers, up to you. And then hold it in your pliers, and you're just going to make the shaft there, the length of the piece, and then you just twist. You can either twist your hand with your pliers in, or you can hold the wires separately and twist them round. If you don't keep your wires separately, you'll end up with an uneven twist, or one straight one and the other one twisting around it. That's fine, but if you want a uniform twist, try and keep them separate with your thumb and twist them together at the same time, and then you'll get a uniform twist. Can you see? They're both twisting at the same time. And you keep going with that until you've got the length you want, because you can make this this smaller or larger, depending on who it's for.
Yeah.
Or how fine your hair is, because you'd have to have quite thick hair, I think, to
use that as a ponytail one. Yeah, absolutely.
But it'd be fine on a ponytail because it wouldn't slip off. You'd have the band sort of holding it in. But if it was just as a clip to hold your hair back off your face, you might want a smaller one.
This really reminds me of a key design, actually. You could make it into a key. Keys are going to be everywhere this next year.
That's right.
I went to a party last night, actually. A friend of mine who turned 60, and one of her best friends had a key on a chain around the neck, and it was literally a key that she had in her drawer for years and years and years, and her husband had it silver plated for her, and she wears it around her neck. There are keys everywhere at the minute. This is one example of a key design which Laura Barney made. So you can adapt it for for whatever you want, really.
Yeah, you can. This would make a good base for a key. Right, I've got about as long as I want for now. And then you can keep twisting that to make it even firmer. It's up to you, and keep going, but it will stay firm, or give it a hammer. Right, then when we got to the top, this bit is free form. Now it might be nice if you thread some beads on there. You could thread a bead and make it more decorative, but really I just make one loop, sort of one loop somewhere, and then do a similar thing on the other side. If you work one side then the other, you're going to get a fairly symmetrical piece. But
that's a good thing about it, isn't it? It's so organic. It's every piece is completely unique to you. That's the wonderful thing about it.
So I've sort of got a bit of a love heart shape there.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And then take the next side and thread it through somewhere. I'm threading it through. If I didn't, it would be loose and it might spring. So just attach it in somewhere.
Yeah, just anchor it.
And just make sure you do the same on each side if you want it symmetrical.
Just lovely.
Okay, and then here, this side.
And it's so lovely with this particular kit. You're going to be getting the wire, you're going to be getting the tank cord. There's lots of different things to work with here.
That's right, there's something for everybody in this kit, isn't there?
Massive saving on this kit as well. You're saving £20 at £24.95. Absolutely superb.
Okay, so
just incredible.
You can see it's just coming together now. And you just keep going until you're happy, and then once you're happy with where you've got it to, if I show you how to finish it off so that you haven't got any wiggly ends. So I'm going to leave it there. It's fairly symmetrical.
That's gorgeous.
So take your ends, one end, and wrap it round the base there. You do have to use quite a bit of strength on the 0.1, but you'll get used to it. I was thinking, as you were saying earlier, for the new people out there, I didn't do any beading before I watched the channel.
Did you not?
I did no beading. I did all wire and metalwork. So
that's interesting.
Beading was new for me about 2 years ago until I found the channel, and then watching Linda and Sheila, my heroes, taught me everything I know about beading, which is great. And it's the same with wire. It's the same with anything. You start at the beginning. You start as a novice, and then you build your skills.
And a lot of our guest designers actually started off as viewers, or they started off as Sunday Sofa guests. They started off just channel hopping. That's how a lot of our guest designers started. How did you hear about Jewellery Maker?
My mother-in-law, she just was channel hopping, and I just decided to make a business of my jewellery designs, wire work, and she said, "Oh, have you seen this channel?" And I felt a bit cheeky and rang in and said, "I do wire work."
Give it a go! Give it a go!
Yeah, so that was about 2 years ago now.
That's a long time ago. You've been here forever.
Yeah. Right, so there you go. There's your pin.
That's gorgeous.
Okay, so that you can elaborate on it, or
it could be adapted to so many things.
Simple, just one bead on the top.
Oh, that'd just be gorgeous.
On,
yeah,
that would do the job as well.
just be lovely. It could be a bookmark. It could be so many different things.
Yeah.
Just lovely to see that. It is a fantastic kit. It has gone very, very quickly. I think it's with the addition of with addition of the wire, with the addition of the 100 findings as well. Just makes this kit a really, really, really fantastic one to start with. And if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker, what a great way of getting involved, because it's a great price kit. We've got loads of things for beginners today as well. Absolutely awesome. Let's go and see some of your designs at the Wall of Fame.
Hello, we're back. I've got chainmail here, number 109.
Beautiful.
One of my resolutions is to come on a Debbie Bolford course.
It is, yeah.
Chainmail. Right, it says, hi all, this is a selection of bracelets I made as presents. I find the DVDs very useful and enjoy picking up all the new tips. Thanks to all from Debbie in Fleetwood. They're gorgeous, Debbie.
They really are.
Lovely.
There's something so substantial about chainmail. It's just so neat and beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Those flowers look so complicated, but I've seen Debbie showing them. It just looks so easy when she, that must be on the DVD as well.
Yeah, but it is. Yeah, we do actually have our chainmail DVD coming up a little bit later on today, so just to make you aware of that, it's the most fantastic medium to work in. I've got number 111 here, some beautiful wire work. Really gorgeous, like a take on the tree of life. It's beautiful. This is from Morag. Hi, Morag. She says, Happy New Year to all at Jewellery Maker. This week's entry to the Wall of Fame is a brooch that... Is that somebody drilling next door?
It is.
Cass, sorry, we're having building work done here. This week's entry for the Wall of Fame is a brooch that I made that it was inspired to make by Linda, who made a pendant last week. I'm truly hooked by Wirework now. Morag from Lockerbie. Morag, that's absolutely gorgeous. I love the use of gemstones in there as well. It looks like she's used some fluorite. It's just gorgeous, and some beautiful wirework there as well. Stunning. Gorgeous.
I've got 107. It looks like beautiful colours. It says, hi to those above and beyond, and to those at the back and of beyond. The studio camera, studio camera people, that is. Hope you're all well and warm. My Wall of Fame this week is made from beautiful pastel gems, some from Gem and some from my stash. Includes fluorite hearts and flowers, rose quartz flowers and rounds, carnelian leaves. I selected the palest ones from a strand. Faceted aqua quartz, oblongs and rounds. Fluorite is one of my favourite gems, as I have a bead box full of them. I was able to combine lots of interesting shapes to create this set. Hope you like it for the wall. Francis from Somerset.
It's beautiful, some gorgeous springy colours there.
Yeah.
Just love it. I love fluorite as well, it's wonderful. I've got number 110 here, some more wirework. This is a Tree of Life bangle by the look of it. This is absolutely amazing. It's been sent in by Carol in Fife in Scotland. She says, hiya, Happy New Year from Carol MacDonald. Please find attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Hope I'm not too late. Hope I'm not too late. This is made from 1mm gauge and 0.4mm gauge wire with amethyst and multicoloured quartz. I think that's absolutely beautiful, don't you, Gemma?
It is gorgeous. We were looking at that one earlier, weren't we? Really nice use of the Tree of Life.
Really nice use there. Absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that stunning? So you're number 110, so you know that, Carol. Best of luck.
I've got 108, very bright and colourful. It's lovely. It says, hi all, this is my Wall of Fame. This set is the first thing I've made with gems from JM. I'm quite new to jewellery making, but have purchased quite a lot since finding the channel. I'll have to get making and hopefully selling. From Susie in Aberdeen.
That's gorgeous.
That is lovely.
Love those colours.
Really lovely.
Those kind of colours would go so well with our early bird, with our with your challenge actually,
yeah.
And with this gorgeous strand. Look at this.
That's
honestly, we were looking at this strand before we went live today. Every single example is so bright and beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. This incredible strand of brand new multicoloured tiger's eye coming up in just a few seconds.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. It's 2013, so join us and celebrate with brand new products all day on the Jewellery Maker Day Show. Come and join in the fun with international art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she teaches you the basics of making personalised rings from silver clay. During the course of the day, you will learn how to create your own ring, texture and decoration, finishing and polishing, and how to add colour to your finished piece. The full course includes use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet our presenters, and have a chance to visit our Gemstone museum. All of this for just $99.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
I have to say, this is a strand which has captivated all of our imaginations here at Jewellery Maker. Before we went live today, we were looking at the beautiful brand new strands that we were going to be bringing you, and this is just one of the most beautiful examples of multicolour tiger's eye. Tiger's eye can be a gemstone which is a little bit of a careful balancing act, because you want to be able to see an incredible optical property called chatoyancy inside tiger's eye. But sometimes you want to dye it really, really interesting colours, and sometimes those colours can be quite dark. So to get that chatoyancy out of tiger's eye and to have a strong colour and to get them both balanced at the same time is very, very difficult. This is a strand where every single example is just mega. Absolutely mega. Look at this. Everything from your green tiger's eyes through to your indigo colours, through to your strawberry colours and your pinks. It's absolutely delicious. This is multicolour tiger's eye where that balancing act has happened, and it has been really, really successful. These are 12mm plain rounds. And do you know what? I'm looking at this incredible strands and I'm thinking, what would this go with? It would go so beautifully with the Wirework bundle that we bought you a little bit earlier on. Do you know the early bird special for £12.95 for the 3 spools of wire, the DVD and the wire cutters as well. Also, with the colour injection bundle that we bought you with all that elastic and the multicolour quartz, it would just go so beautifully with that as well. Let's face it, tiger's eye is a gemstone which here at Jewellery Maker we are able to source some of the best quality, not only for colour but also for the chatoyancy as well. It has been a gemstone which historically has been a little bit more considered because of the quality we're giving you, because of how difficult it is to be able to get hold of genuine tiger's eye like this, because all of that chatoyancy you're seeing there, that is natural. Of course, these gemstones have been dyed, but every single gem there has got chatoyancy. Believe you and I, we've looked at every single one of these. So to be able to offer you not only tiger's eye, where every single example has chatoyancy, where every single example has that gorgeous colour as well, you would have thought this incredible strand would be at the very lowest, maybe $17.95. We are nowhere near that price today. We're going under a tenner. Brand new, $9.95. This strand on its own for $9.95. It has got something for everyone in here. And do you know what's so great about this? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this will go so well with Gemma's challenge. It will go so well with the elastic that she's using. It will go so well with the Wirework bundle as well. And what about this with a brand new Gems of Distinction strand of lemon quartz coming up a little bit later on in the show today. Absolutely wonderful. You can separate the colours out, separate the yellows and the greens and the blues out, and use them with the lemon quartz. Similarly, if you want to do the same and use it with the gorgeous genuine natural natural turquoise that we've got coming up later on in the show, then go for it. And how beautiful is this going to look with the findings pack that we bought you? 145 yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver findings for $39.95. Can you see how everything just ties in beautifully? It all ties together absolutely beautifully. And a strand like this will go with almost every single other strand, every single bundle that we've got coming up today. Get it in your life, add it to your order. £9.95 for an absolutely fantastic genuine gemstone strand there. Honestly, it's got to be some of the finest multicolored tigers I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker. It's absolutely gorgeous. And Gemma, you were commenting just a few minutes ago on the quality you've got here, weren't you?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. The depth of the colour is just so lovely. It's got that.
And it's so lovely you get the colour, but you also get to see the chatoyancy, because sometimes you miss it a little bit, don't you?
No, it's you know, even though it's you'd think you wouldn't have those qualities, but you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really gorgeous.
It's absolutely lovely. And I've got lots of you who are buying lots of these, not just ones, but 2s and 3s and 4s of these. You've got something in here for everyone's palette, for everyone's tastes. And you know, don't forget that you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. 30-day money-back guarantee. And don't forget, free with your first order, your free tutorial booklet, your free tutorial DVD. And it doesn't even stop there, because the wealth of information that's out there is amazing. Everything from our YouTube channel with loads of demos on there, to our Facebook page where we've got over 10,000 fans. It's absolutely wonderful. And you can come on our courses, our workshops, they're all there for you to use. Just incredible. Now, I was doing a bit of research. Before the show went live today. And I was doing a bit of research on jewellery making DVDs. I thought, right, I want a bit of research on how much jewellery making DVDs are elsewhere other than Jewellery Maker. It's something I haven't actually done a lot of research on before. Done lots of research on comparing gemstone strands and findings, but not actual DVDs. And I was coming across DVDs that were maybe between an hour and an hour and a half long, which are being sold for between £13 and £20. I think that when you're starting off a new hobby, I think actually £13 to £20 for an hour or an hour and a half's worth of information can be really, that's absolutely wonderful. Today, here on Jewellery Maker, we're going to offer you a DVD bundle. Now, this is what we're describing as a New Year, new hobby bundle. There are loads of people who start new hobbies in the new year. There are lots of people who make New Year's resolutions. Honestly, I've never kept one of my New Year's resolutions. I'm absolutely terrible. I make really unrealistic ones like don't eat chocolate for a year. That's just never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Don't eat sausage rolls for another year. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'm rubbish at keeping to my New Year's resolutions, and maybe it's because I haven't really committed myself. I haven't really thought about it enough, and I haven't really found something that I've really been into. This is going to be a fantastic bundle for you. Right, I've got for you a treat here. And this is fantastic if you're thinking about taking any of our courses later on this year. I know Gemma and I are thinking of taking one of the chainmail courses, which is going to be later on this year with Debbie Bulford. If you've ever thought about branching out into any of the different areas of jewellery making, this is for you. I've got an hour-long metal clay DVD. This is taught by Natalia Coleman, who's our metal clay expert. It's wonderful. She'll go through all of the basics of metal clay, how to shape it, how to fire it, how to use it, what you can make out of it. It's amazing. It's an hour-long DVD. There are at least 6 demonstrations on here. It's wonderful. And if you're thinking about maybe doing the metal clay workshop in the new year, perfect. Watch this first, see if it's something you think you might enjoy, and then just put yourself on it. It's amazing. Also, jewel enamel. It's one of our biggest selling kits of 2012. Our jewel enamel DVD, and another hour-long DVD. Absolutely wonderful. This next DVD is something which I know I want, and of course, which I want to go on. It's the Chainmail Edition 1 DVD. we've only had chainmail on Jewellery Maker for what, the last 8 months, 6 months, 8, 9 months. And honestly, it is one of the fastest selling courses. It is one of the most incredible. It is one of those mediums which people just pick up, and you get to learn all 3 and more of these incredible different weaves. I think you learn the Byzantine weave. You learn lots and lots of different weaves. Oh, there's lovely Debbie Bulford and Fee, who are going to be hosting this DVD for you. It's another hour-long DVD. You get to learn all of these incredible techniques. It's amazing. You've also got a memory wire DVD. Again, something which I know Mark Smith, who's one of our Jewellery Maker guest designers, absolutely loves working with. Memory wire bracelets, memory wire necklaces and rings as well. We've got another clip. I don't know who teaches this one. It might be Mark, actually. Oh, no, it isn't Mark. No, it isn't Mark. But it's our memory wire DVD. Don't forget, all these DVDs are about an hour long. Oh, it's Debbie again! There she is. Are about an hour long. You get to learn loads of different techniques. You get to learn at your own pace. You get to fast forward, rewind. It's incredible. I've got a resin DVD here now, which is hosted by Claire John and our lovely presenter Ruth Lynette. It's a fantastic DVD. Again, if you've ever thought about taking the chainmail workshop or the resin workshop or the jewel enamel workshop, these are absolutely amazing ways of just getting a bit of a taster, okay? I've got another DVD here, Sculpey Clay. Our polymer clay basic kit is one of our most popular selling kits. I've worked with polymer clay when I was much younger. I used to make beads and little Christmas decorations with my sister. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a Sculpey Clay Basics Edition 1. Edition 1 DVD. You get to learn loads and loads and loads of incredible techniques on here. And a Tiara and Fascinators DVD as well. So you get seven DVDs, okay? You get your first one here, which is Tiaras and Fascinators, Sculpey Clay Basics, Resin, Memory Wire, Edition 1, Chainmail Edition 1, Jewel Enamel, Metal Clay. All of these DVDs, there are 7 of them. That's 7 hours worth of information there. Now, you should be paying about £35 for all of these, and believe you and I, when I did a bit of research earlier on, I found a few DVDs that were an hour or an hour and a half long that were between kind of £13 and £20 each. How about getting 7 DVDs, 7 taster DVDs, and this is your price, £12.95. Even if you've got some of the skills from these DVDs already, you know that this incredible bundle is making you a huge saving. You may as well add it onto your order. That is absolutely incredible. The amount of guest designers we have who actually learn a lot of these new mediums by watching these DVDs is absolutely incredible. Our DVDs are something which always having to be reordered because people are always picking up new techniques, picking up new hobbies. And if you've ever thought about going on the chainmail workshop or the jewel enamel workshop or the metal clay workshop, these are great introductions to all of these incredible avenues. Sculpey clay, absolutely wonderful, especially if you want to have fun with getting your kids involved with making jewellery as well. Absolutely wonderful. One of our guest designers, a lovely guy called Mark Smith, learnt macrame from watching the Macrame DVD. He now hosts his own macrame workshop and filmed the second macrame DVD. Amazing. If you're watching for the first time today, you'll maybe looking at these DVDs thinking, oh wow, they all look really exciting. And you know what? It's a huge saving. Some of our, our courses, are what, 50, 60 pounds, some are even more than that. So you might want to do a little bit of research on these courses or on these mediums to find out, is this going to be the course for me? Okay, and these are great tasters. These are great testers. And once you've finished with the DVD, either keep it or give it away. £12.95. There are loads of you there. And if you want to multi-buy this, just speak to the call centre or live help. They should be £4.95 each, which takes you to about £35. But today, and only until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, These are going to be about £35 for all of these together. And you'll be able to come in and get them, but they'll be £4.95 each. Or, until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, come in and get 7 hours worth of DVD footage for £12.95. Absolutely wonderful. Well done. Only with this code and only until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning or until stocks last. Well done. Hold those lines. Great deal. Now, we've got new style gift bags. These are awesome. I hate wrapping presents. I hate wrapping presents. Absolutely hate wrapping presents. If you do craft fairs, if you love giving jewellery away as gifts, if you hate wrapping presents as much as I do, this is going to be a great bundle for you. It's a new style gift bag bundle, okay, where you're going to be getting these beautiful, brand new, shiny, glossy, gorgeous gift bags. Black and white. Gorgeous, aren't they, with a little tag on there as well. Okay, so black and white gift bags. You're going to be getting two in this size. You're going to be getting this much, much larger one as well. Again, you're going to be getting your tag on there. It's just lovely. There it is. Okay, so you're going to be getting your 2 smaller bags, your larger bag, and check this one out. Love this one. You've got a gorgeous design, like a damask design here, which is absolutely lovely. This has got a gorgeous organza ribbon fastening at the top, organza ribbon handles. You've also got a little label inside here, which is just so lovely, and some tissue paper as well. Start thinking maybe about Valentine's Day. You're going to be doing a craft fair maybe before Valentine's Day, or are you going to be giving away gifts as Valentine's Day prezzies? Perfect. You're also going to be getting 10 of these beautiful red organza gift bags. These are great if you want to give these things away, if you want to do them as little upsells, if you want to sell the bags for 50p each, and you want to sell the larger bags for maybe a couple of pounds each. Absolutely wonderful. 10 of these gorgeous bright scarlet red organza gift bags. Even if you're not into making jewelry at all, even if you're just a general crafter, fantastic to have these gift bags, because it's your time, it's your energy that you're investing in making all these beautiful pieces. And you may as well present it beautifully and give your jewelry or give your crafts away really, really beautifully as well. Present them beautifully, and everything here you can see is costing you £7.95. How amazing is that? £7.95. You know how much gift bags like this cost over the Christmas period, don't you? You know, each one of these, especially the large ones, what, a £5 maybe? You're getting everything here. So the large gift bag here with that gorgeous silver design with the tissue paper and the ribbon. You're also going to be getting a large gift bag here with the card on there, the tag on there, the smaller 2, and your 10 organza gift bags, all for less than £8. Absolutely wonderful. Call us now on our free phone number. It's free to call from a BT landline or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. And even though all of this together is going to be quite bulky, you're not going to be paying any more in P&P. It's just £2.95 P&P per order. Doesn't matter whether you come in and get this and 5 kits or this and loads of strands, loads of bundles. Doesn't matter. You're only paying one lot of P&P all day today of just £2.95. Well done. Great deal there. Well done. Hold the lines. Gorgeous. Right. Da-da. Now, coming up on today's show, we have got genuine, natural emerald. This is gorgeous. This is 100% natural emerald you've got here. This incredible strand is coming your way a little bit later on in the show. Honestly, I can't remember the last time we brought you emerald on the show. It's the most amazing strands, and the kind of price point I would put on this of between £20 and £30. Do you know what? You're not going to be paying anywhere near that today. It's amazing. It's coming your way a little bit later on in the show. We've also got one of the first strands I've seen of this particular gemstone in months. Natural turquoise. When you try and get hold of gemstones like this in the summer, it becomes almost impossible. It is such a difficult gemstone for us to get hold of. Really, one of the only times of the year we can actually get hold of this gemstone is winter, because it's not as popular in the winter. The price points you will see natural turquoise selling for elsewhere are quite frightening. You've got this incredible strand coming your way a little bit later on in the show. Believe you and I, you're going to want to stock up on that, because it's limited edition, just like this next strand. but the price is amazing on that. I've got a really limited edition strand of lemon quartz coming up as well. This is a Gems of Distinction strand. Gems of Distinction strand. We've got less than 100 of these. Only less than 100 were ever commissioned of this particular strand. It's coming your way a little bit later on in the show. It's just beautiful. We've also, I'm going to show you very quickly this other brand new bundle. It's another Gems of Distinction strand, but you're actually going to be getting two here. This is genuine pink opal and beautiful rose gold coated pyrite. These two strands, these two Gems of Distinction strands are coming your way a bit later on in the show today. They go so beautifully with the last kit we're going to be bringing you with the lemon quartz. It's just the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bundle. It's coming your way a little bit later on, and you're making the most enormous saving as well, which is just great. Amazing. I've got another brand new bundle here called the Spice Collection. Spicy. Hi Tristan, Happy New Year. Thanks Tristan. Tristan, do you like spicy food? Do you? Favourite curry? Don't know. I like sagwalas. Sagwalas. Yeah, sagwala. Loads of spinach. Loads of spinach, like Baltis as well. Gemma, are you a spicy fan? Are you?
More Mexican-y spices.
Ooh, Mexican foods, chilies, and enchiladas, tacos, burritos. Yeah, yummy. I love a bit of spice. This next bundle is all about spices. Did you get our first brand new kit today, which had loads of gorgeous red agate and poppy jasper and beautifulness? It's gonna go so well with this gorgeous bundle. This is it, adding on to your order. You've got the most beautiful strands here. Faceted 6mm rounds, absolutely beautiful, of gorgeous red agate. Absolutely beautiful. These are 80 carats in total, 6mm faceted rounds, looking absolutely beautiful. I love those peachy pinky tones that you get, as well as having your gorgeous orange. It does have a bit of a peachy sunstone, peach moonstone kind of tone to it, doesn't it? It's really, really lovely. Brand new today. So, how about we bring you some more gorgeous red agate here. This has got some really hot fiery tones in here. Kind of your Scotch bonnet colours, your turmeric colours in there as well. Beautiful paprika tones. Oh, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Really beautiful spicy colours in here. Really aromatic as well, some of these tones. And again, you're getting those peaches and pinks. Isn't it lovely to be able to get peaches and pinks as well as oranges and reds? It's just lovely. Yeah, you could have a go at colour graduating these if you wanted to. Go from the really nice kind of peachy pinky tones all the way through to those hot oranges and reds. That'd be absolutely gorgeous, wouldn't it? Beautiful. There's another strand here. Now, this incredible gemstone has been such a success story. This is Lamellan Obsidian. It is a natural variety of volcanic glass. It basically looks like the best quality smoky quartz you've ever seen in your life. The clarity is just, it's pristine. It's so beautiful. And you get these beautiful lines going all the way through each one of these gemstone examples, which shows you the layers inside the gem. It's a natural variety of volcanic glass you're going to be getting here. This colour is completely 100% natural. It's beautiful. So really beautiful spicy tones in here. This goes so well with the first brand new kit that we bought you, actually, with all those wonderful reds and that gorgeous antique bronze coloured wire as well. How about paying about £5 a strand? How about less than £5 a strand? How about less than £4 a strand? This is working out to £3.65 a strand. It's amazing. Where can you get this level of quality? This amount of carat weight, this variety of colour, and Lamellan Obsidian, such an unusual gemstone, for under £11. Absolutely wonderful. It just shows you here on Jewellery Maker, We are prepared to go low buffalo, and it's not just for it's not for synthetics, it's not for glass or for plastic. These are genuine gemstones you're going to be getting here. Red agate and gorgeous lamellan obsidian. And imagine using this maybe with the antique bronze coloured copper wire that we bought you just a few seconds ago in that first brand new kit. These colours are so trans-seasonal as well. Depending on what colours you put them with, depends what kind of look you get. If you want to put them with this gorgeous lemon quartz, you've got a beautiful kind of springy tone. If you put them with the gorgeous emerald we've got coming up later on today, again, it takes you through into those fresher tones, spring and summer qualities. If you wanted to put the rose gold coated pyrite, we've got a very autumnal, very rich, warm tone. It really is up to you. You can get so many different qualities, so many different looks depending on what the kind of gemstones you put these with. And don't necessarily think that because we're offering you 3 strands here, that those 3 strands have to be used together. These bundles are designed to make you savings. They're designed to save you money. If you want to use these gemstones together, go for it. You don't have to, but if you want to, go for it, because they're going to look absolutely beautiful together. Well done. Hold those lines. Really, really, really stunning. Well done. Great deal there. Gorgeous. Now, over the last couple of weeks on Jewellery Maker, we've been able to bring you some really, really special deals for findings. Now, you've seen over the last, maybe over the last month or so, you've been seeing findings in bundles, and that's been absolutely wonderful. It really, really has. You usually only get findings in kits. You don't get them very often at all in bundles. If I'm being honest with you, one of the only reasons why we've been able to bring you findings in bundles over the last couple of weeks is because we've had certain deliveries in which have been absolutely wonderful. In the run-up to Christmas, we've had quite a few findings packs arrive. We've also had a lot of the people who put these kits together away over the Christmas period. So we've taken some of those findings packs and just made bundles out of them. Okay, so what really should be allocated to kits have been in bundles, which has been wonderful. Unfortunately, this can't continue, okay? We're hopefully going to be able to bring you the odd findings pack as a bundle or on its own as a special offer. But my honest opinion is I don't think you're going to be seeing many more bundles like this. Now is the time to stock up, to get involved, to add it to your order, to get those stash essentials. You know how important it is for a jewellery maker to have a stash. I've only been making jewellery for about, the last 10, 12 weeks, and I know how important it is to have a stash of gemstones and findings. You want something so if you want to make a bracelet or you want to make a gorgeous necklace, you've got the findings to hand. You don't have to watch Jewellery Maker and go to our website and order them and then get them in a few days' time. You want to be able to make them now. Okay. The deal we're going to offer you today for this particular bundle is pretty amazing. Okay, it's pretty is incredible. The findings pack, which I want to show you first, is this one here. This is 100 silver plated copper findings. 100. Now, these findings include eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, chandelier earring findings, shepherd's hook findings, crimp bead covers, spacer beads, a round toggle clasp, a heart-shaped toggle clasp. There are 100 findings there. Let me just show you this metre of chain. I mean, it looks like more than a metre to me, but anyway, at least a metre of chain. This is silver-plated copper chain. This counts as one finding. We've seen how much more jewellery you can make in a kit once you've got 100 findings from looking at the first kit that Gemma made. It's just incredible. The findings you get here are just wonderful. Let me show you some more of these findings. These are silver-plated copper. I think the general consensus is, unless you're going to be making pieces for maybe a wedding or maybe for a birthday party, a lot of people do head towards the silver-plated copper findings, especially in these kind of findings packs, because you get so many more findings, you get so much more variety. They're absolutely wonderful. They're just great. These are chandelier earring findings. They're used as a class for a bracelet or 3-strand bracelets. They're just wonderful. I'll show you one more finding from this incredible pack, and then I'll show you what else you're going to be getting. So you're going to be getting a toggle clasp as well. I just love this. It's such a fantastic toggle clasp. It reminds me a lot of the Elsperetti melted heart collection from Tiffany's. It's just absolutely beautiful. Just love it. So you get a toggle clasp here, so you get the heart and you get the toggle to go through it as well. Makes a great pendant, makes a great charm as well. Now, with this particular bundle, like I say, this is one of the first times we've actually bought you a bundle like this. We did one for you last week, I think, which is similar to this, but this particular bundle, you're actually going to get even more. You're actually going to be getting a further 42 findings. And these are 925 sterling silver, okay? Eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, crimp beads, jump rings, and chandelier earring findings. These are 925 sterling silver. So maybe you wear silver at home, maybe you wear silver every single day of the week. Chances are that it's going to be 925 sterling silver, which is 92.5% pure silver. Very few people wear pure silver as it's quite a soft metal. It needs to be kind of bulked up a little bit to make it a little bit harder, make it even more workable and a bit more durable. This is 925 sterling silver. I want to show you, where are the head pins? I want to show you the quality of these findings. They're absolutely amazing. And don't forget, this is precious metal. So this is the kind of finding which you might want to use if you're going to be making pieces for a wedding or pieces for a birthday present, something which is going to be really, really special. Maybe you want to practice on the silver-plated copper findings and then use findings like this for your really, really beautiful pieces, your high-end pieces, maybe when you're going to be using maybe the emerald strand or the gems of distinction strands we're going to be bringing you today. Now, the amount of precious metal in this is absolutely incredible. All these findings are just superb. So, 100 silver-plated copper findings, 42 925 sterling silver findings. Now, we saw a kit on Boxing Day which Gemma actually made, which was one of the first kits we've ever made where it mixes precious metals, so silver with gold with rose gold. That kit itself was unbelievably popular. It was so popular because I think a lot of you have been waiting for the chance to be able to mix up precious metals. Now, although this doesn't look very attractive on the spool because it has to actually come undone a little bit, this is a spool of 15 metres, 15 metres of yellow gold plated copper wire. Look at what, I love the idea of mixing up precious metals. It's so, I mean, we were talking about this the other day, weren't we, Gemma? It's so cosmopolitan, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really, really becoming very high street now. I think it used to be quite a high-end look, sort of, to carry it off, you needed to be, have the rest of the look, but now it's everywhere, isn't it? It
really is. It's so rich, it's so opulent, it's very Italian, it's very Parisian. It's something which you're seeing everywhere at the minute on the catwalks. Now, 100 silver-plated copper findings, 42 925 sterling silver findings, and 15 metres of wire. Today we're going to be taking this bundle down to a price which you can't even buy 42 925 sterling silver findings for every other day of the week. Today, 142 findings and your yellow gold plated copper wire. Here's your price, £11.95. That is absolutely amazing. Now I can't stress enough, when you see a bundle like this, first of all, it's only available till 9 AM tomorrow morning. But second of all, bundles like this, as we go towards the middle of the year, they're going to become fewer and far between. Think about how expensive it is for us to be able to source precious metal. To actually physically get these findings, it can take weeks and weeks and weeks for these to arrive here at Jewellery Maker. We bring you lots of gemstone bundles, which is absolutely wonderful, but to be able to bring you a findings bundle, think about the ratio, gemstone bundles versus findings bundles. How many more gemstone bundles do you see per show? We bring you, maybe between 14, 15 gemstone bundles in a show. We probably bring you 1 or 2 findings bundles every week. Today, it's your chance to get involved. If this is a brand new hobby for you today, 100 silver-plated copper findings and 42 925 sterling silver findings and 15 metres of gold-plated copper wire for less than £12. If you're just starting out as well, you've got to stock up on your findings. You might be looking at these findings thinking, goodness me, that is an awful lot of findings. I'm never going to use those. Believe you and I, you will. You will find that you will use these findings. And even if you're looking at these findings and thinking, right, what, I haven't got a clue what to do with that eye pin. What am I going to do with it? Don't worry, free with your first order, you get your free tutorial booklet, your free tutorial DVD, with every single one of these findings explained, okay? It's just incredible. It's absolutely wonderful. I can't believe what you've got here and for such an amazing price. And normally $11.95 wouldn't even get you the $42.95 sterling silver findings. It's like you're getting an extra 100 findings and then some, because you're getting the wire all for less than 12, all for less than the price it would normally cost you. Less than the price it would cost you to get the 95 sterling silver findings on their own. And do a price comparison. I'm urging you to do the high street test. When you get this home, do a high street test, because I'm sure that there are places out there where you might even struggle to get a pack of 20 or 30 95 sterling silver eye pins or head pins or crimp beads for this kind of a price. Today you're getting 142 findings and 15 metres of wire for less than £12. There is a big queue of you on the phone lines at the minute, about a minute and a half wait if you are there. Web buyers, please check out your baskets as quickly as you can. And if you are waiting on the phone lines, don't forget it's a free phone call from a BT landline anyway. Absolutely amazing. And the general consensus we've had from every single one of our guest designers is that these findings are just ace. They're absolutely brilliant. Well done. Hold those lines. Lots of you still there. Hold the lines. There's plenty of these to go around if you want to multi-buy as well. Just gorgeous. Well done. Now, we've got our second brand new kit now, which actually these findings would go so beautifully with. It's called Black Cat. Black Cat. Don't forget, these bundles are great. The savings are great. You can only get them until 9 AM tomorrow morning with this code, okay, or until stocks last. Well done. Now, new kit called Black Cats. Is anyone here superstitious? Superstitious? No?
Yeah, I don't ignore
What is it about black cats? They're meant to be, yeah, they are meant to be lucky, aren't they?
If they cross in front of you.
If they cross in front of you, is it left to right or right to left? Or?
I don't think it matters as long as it crosses your path.
So it needs to cross your path, and it's good luck. I'd just be happy wearing this jewellery and thinking, well, it's called Black Cat. It's going to have to be lucky. It's got to be lucky. Got to be lucky. Now, this incredible kit, we've given this kit to Gemma, and she's made the most beautiful macrame necklace here. We're going to be seeing this incredible necklace being made, this technique being made very, very shortly. But first of all, I must show you what you're going to be getting in this kit. The first jewellery kit I ever had, and I have to say I was actually given it when I first started working for Jewellery Maker all those years ago. First kit I was ever given was a black kit. It was black. It just had black agate in, and I have to say it was brilliant for me, because it got me thinking about. It got me kind of thinking about not necessarily putting the gemstones in order and having to be clever with size or with shape. It wasn't intimidating at all. It was all about just using the beads, feeling the gemstones, and just making pieces of jewellery that I felt looked good. It kind of really brought my. It really put a designer's head on me. If you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, there is so much information out there, it's unreal. You're going to be supported very, very early on with your first order with loads of freebies that are going to hold your hand all the way. It's going to give you as much information as you want is made available to you. It's just wonderful. This kit, I think, is ideal for starters because you're getting so much. Let me show you what you're going to be getting. Okay, so the first off, a strand of, these are gorgeous. These are like hexagon shaped. They're irregular cubes of black and white agate. I have to say, I don't think I've ever seen a strand of black agate looking like this. It's amazing. They're described as irregular cubes, and I can totally see where that name comes from, because you are effectively going to be getting a cube-shaped gemstone with the edges taken off. They've been highly polished. They're gorgeous, aren't they? These wonderful stripes are just so lovely. They look like humbugs, don't they? They're beautiful. Really, really lovely. Highly faceted, highly polished. And with that orange temporary beading strand, you can see how this strand will go with absolutely everything. We've got so many strands and bundles today that this incredible strand will go with. Black, anything which is black and white will go with anything. Any trend, any design, any colour. It's just the most wonderful combination to work with. I've got another strand here of faceted rounds of dyed agate. They're black and white, or I would describe it kind of like a cream and black strand of funky agate faceted rounds. They're 10 millimeters in diameter. Can you see how easy these gemstones are going to be to work with? Because you've got essentially black and white gemstones, you don't have to think too much about how you're going to put them together. You can literally just pop them together and they're just going to look great in whatever combination you want to put them in. There is another gemstone strand here. These are enormous. This is 480 carats of black agate faceted drops. Now I want you to look at this strand because the shape of these, for me, just lends itself to necklaces, to pendants and necklaces. In fact, this is exactly what Gemma's done for faceted drops. She's popped it in a gorgeous macrame necklace. They draw the eye down, don't they? In earrings, in necklaces. Can you imagine these as maybe hanging from the bottom of a necklace, either in a tassel or all the way around a necklace? They would just be absolutely beautiful. These are really, really big 30 by 15 millimeter black agate drops. With this kit, you're also going to be getting, this is great, 5 meters of black 1 millimeter gauge cord. This is perfect for macrame, perfect if you want to plait with it, and perfect as well if you just want to use it as an alternative to beading thread. It's a great, great thread to use. Really, really wonderful. There's a lot of there's a lot of versatility in a strand of 5 millimeter like this. Gemma's actually used it in a macrame necklace, which you're going to love, which we're going to see in just a couple of seconds. And you're also going to be getting your monofilament beading thread and elastic, so your threading essentials, and 100 silver-plated copper findings. Now, if I'm being honest with you today, the kit you've got in front of you now should have been launched at $29.95. Okay. But seeing as today's show is really about possibly getting you started with Jewellery Maker, giving you all the tools that you need, all the DVDs that you need, all the findings that you need, everything that you need to start your jewellery making hobby or to add to it, we wanted to be able to bring you this kit at a much lower price. Now, we're actually going to end up losing money on this kit, but it doesn't matter because it's getting the kit out there. And at the minute, all I'm concerned with is getting as many new people starting jewellery making as we possibly can. Getting everyone to open their orders, getting you to start something new. If you've never even touched a gemstone before, this is going to be the perfect kit to work with, and we'll show you why in a few seconds. It's just, working with black and white is the way forward. It was the first colour I ever worked with. I worked with a black kit, and I'm so thankful for it because it stops you from having to make decisions. You can just put these gemstones together, you can put your design head on, it's so simple. Now, like I've already said, we are actually going to end up losing money on this kit today, but do you know what? By getting it out there, by you opening your order, it's going to be worth it because getting this kit in your life, you will come back to Jewellery Maker time and time again. Today, it's a whopping saving. It's a 50% saving on this kit. $21.95. If you want to come in and get this kit tomorrow after 9 o'clock, you want to come in and get all these gemstones separately, and you want to get the beading cord, and you want to get your monofilament, you want to get all your findings as well, it's going to be costing you over £40. Or come in and get it while stocks last until 9 AM tomorrow morning for $21.95. Honestly, like I've already said, this kit was meant to be launched at $29.95, and I'm sure you can see why, because of the quality of the faceting, the really unusual gemstones you're going to be getting. But we thought, you know what? It's a great kit for beginners. Don't think we're going to be doing this all year. Don't think we're going to be kind of slashing the prices of kits like this all year, and we're going to be able to do this all year through. This is something which, because it is New Year, because we honestly just want to get as many new people into jewellery making as possible, we thought, do you know what? Let's just do this. Now, Gemma, this is a classic kit, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful. I love those black faceted drops. They're just so easy to work with. You know, they just are really inspiring. The designs come together themselves really when you've got such gorgeous materials as these. And I love the irregular cubes.
Yeah.
I love how they sit. They look lovely, simply threaded onto a piece of beading thread on their own, because the facets are subtle, but they're there. So they're sparkly without being dressy. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely,
so
I know exactly what you mean.
They're a real in-between look.
I love the way you just pop these gemstones on. You've done a very simple 3-strand weave.
Yeah.
And you could have put these gemstones in any order you want, and it's just gonna work.
That's right. You don't really need to think about it. Like you said, you can just put them together.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this beautiful necklace that Gemma's made here. You've really used the chain. The fact that you get the metre of chain in the kit as well with 100 findings is just great. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? So lovely. And if you hadn't have had 100 findings with this kit, you wouldn't have been able to make this necklace.
No, that's right. That's right. Hannah and I were saying earlier, we can't remember what we used to do before we had all these findings.
All these
kits.
Findings.
I think, how did we do it? But,
well,
you know, you do, but it's so nice to have them.
And it's the amount of pieces you can make is just vastly increased. You've got a gorgeous macrame bracelet here. You've got some beautiful earrings. It's such a wonderful kit. If you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, perfect. If you want to challenge yourself, perfect, because the technique we're going to see now is actually for this necklace here. In fact, I'm going to take this off actually because I want you to see this really nice and close up. The necklace that, have we got a white bust? I might just nick that one there actually.
Here you go.
Oh, the necklace which Gemma's made, I mean, what was it? This is, for me, the showcase piece of this kit. It's absolutely beautiful. What was your inspiration behind this? Did you have this in mind when you opened the kit? When you saw the cord, or was this something that?
Well, I'm new to macrame, so when I got the cord, I always think, well, okay, I've learnt the basics now of macrame, and I just wanted to see if I could incorporate it into, because macrame is sort of you use fabulous beads, but it's sort of dressed down, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
To see if you could dress it up really and make, use it alongside those faceted drops. And
it's exactly what you've done here, because by using these faceted drops with the macrame, it dresses it up. It makes macrame, which can be a very, very kind of bohemian way of wearing jewellery, it makes it look so sumptuous. It's just beautiful, and these gorgeous faceted irregular cubes are just amazing. Now, how did you go about making a necklace like this? Because this looks like it might be quite complicated. I know you said that you're beginner to macrame, but that looks quite advanced.
Well, I don't think it is. I mean, I don't know, because I'm a beginner. So because I'm a beginner, I think it's probably quite simple. So I'll show you, and you can decide for yourself. So
that's amazing. So even if you're a beginner to macrame, you reckon you could make this?
Yeah, because it is. Wow. It's the macrame basic knot, which you learn on the DVD or from watching the demos on here, and then you just split it into two. So you start with 4 strands and then divide into 2 to come up.
It's lovely.
The lazy strand throughout the neck, throughout the whole necklace, is your beading thread. So that
lovely.
Sort of runs through, and you do your macrame knotting around that.
If you're wondering about any of this, any of the jargon that we're kind of using at the minute, we are actually going to be bringing you a macrame bundle a little bit later on in the show. You can actually watch our macrame demos on our YouTube channel, or by getting our DVDs for $4.95. Okay, so right, I want to see how you do this actually. Yeah, of course you can.
And then I can talk through it at the
yeah,
same
of course you
time.
can.
So, shall I lie it flat? Would that be easier? I think.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see at the very end I've got a little one of the silver beads that come in with the kit.
Yeah, you can see that. Okay.
And that as a stopper bead and a start point. So what I've done is I've threaded my beading thread first through one of the silver beads. Okay, and I just hold that in place there, and then I've threaded all. Taken 2 very long strands. These are shorter for the purpose of the demo, just so that I can show you, but I would take it to at least 2 metre lengths, and you get 5 metres, so you'll have a metre left into your, and cut them 2, so you've got 2 2-metre lengths, and then they're folded in half. Okay, so you find the centre and thread these 2 threads through the little silver bead. Now, the silver bead has got a really large hole, but you might need to double it over and pull it through with another piece of beading thread. Yes, I'll need to do that as well.
That's okay. Surprising how much thread you actually use when you're making a macrame piece.
Yeah.
Always use always try and use more than you
More,
think
that's
you're going to
right.
use, because you will always end up using a lot of it.
Okay, so to get this through the bead then, I've just popped a piece of bead in thread through
I
there.
use it like the eye of a needle.
Like a needle, yeah, like threading a
Clever.
needle. And you might need to give it a good tug to get it through.
It's live television.
Yeah,
Live television. Never work with gemstones, animals or children.
so here we go.
Or beading thread. Or what? Carol, did you just say?
I'm going to do it.
It's not very nice.
You see the tension in my face, it's not coming through.
That's all right, I can feel.
I tell you what,
That's fun.
let's not do that. If you can, at home, thread it through your bead. It does go through, you can see that. I'm not fibbing, it will go
No,
through.
you're not fibbing. She's not a
But,
fibber storyteller, you can see. It's
but,
actually gone through.
Yeah, for the purpose of this.
That
I
was
think
made
we're
in the
gonna have to
comfort
give
of
that
your
a
own
miss.
home
That's
and
right.
not in a studio under studio lights, and you start to stress. And you start to think, oh goodness me, I'm getting sweaty palms. Tristan's not very stressed at the minute, but that's okay.
At home, I would burn the ends with a lighter or on the gas flame on your hob, and then it makes them nice and sharp. And you can thread them easier. Right, so pretend it's threaded through that bead for me.
Yeah, okay.
Use your imagination.
We can pretend.
So you're going to start as you would when you're doing any macrame. So you will cross one thread over, and then the other thread you'll come under, over the top of that one, and the lazy strand and up through the loop.
Oh, so you're oh wow.
Okay. Well, this is just my first knot. I'm going to try and make it sit where I want it to.
That's incredible. It's a huge saving you're making on this kit. It's a massive 50% saving you're making here. Should have been $29.95 today, but we thought, you know what, this is probably the best kit for beginners to come in and get. $21.95, let's just do it. We are losing a lot of money here, but do you know what, it's getting the kits out there.
Okay, then.
Okay.
So you've got your first knot. So the first time I took my left strand over, and to do the flat macrame knot, you alternate the sides. So you go
That's right, yeah.
one side then the other. So so I've taken now the right side, made a D shape there. I'm going to come under the lazy strand and through the D shape that I've made, and I'm just going to put two. So this is my second knot under, so that it sits underneath my agate there.
That's nice, yeah.
drop. Okay, so then I'm going to bring these two around now and trap that bead into a
This is
macrame
interesting
knot.
because this is a really irregular shaped bead, so is that quite easy to trap?
Yeah, it just does. I mean, the knot's got to go somewhere, so it just sits on top of the bead. So there you go. You just knot that in. Okay, and
That's
then
gorgeous.
what you do need to do is you do need to do two knots to keep that secure. So once you've done one, you then alternate and do it the other side. Now for the pendant, I'm doing the flat macrame weave, so I am alternating. When I come up round the neck, I'm doing the wavy one. She says she's alternating and she does it wrong.
This is just so lovely because if you had any other different kind of beading threads, you can incorporate colour. That way you can add in the gemstone strands from maybe the multicolour tiger's eye that we brought to you today as well. It's the versatility of this kit that makes it so great, and of course the fact that it's got that massive saving as well for $21.95. A huge saving, and it was meant to be launched at $29.95 today, but we thought, you know what, stuff it. It's the new year. Let's get loads of new people into jewellery making. Absolutely awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so you're...
So I'm on the next phase now. I've done two knots above the pendant, drop there, and I'm going to again do two knots above the next bead I've put on.
Okay.
A little agate cube. So there's one, and then two. Okay. And now we're going to start splitting them. So you can see I've got two threads this side and two threads that side.
Ah.
So really, you know, you can see for yourself now how it's working.
I thought it was going to be really complicated. I thought it was going to be right now you have to anchor this, and that's absolutely awesome.
I think I have done another. I put a little silver bead in there, and then done a few knots, and then split two threads up, and they automatically go one side to the other. So what you'll do is you'll split your thread,
Two lazy strands,
and just start macrameing up around the neck, and then add in a bead wherever you feel like you need one. And I've done I didn't want it to lie flat, I wanted it to be twisty, so I haven't alternated which side I've gone from. I've you know, I've always kept going from the right or the left, whichever you decide, whichever's easiest
That's
for
just
you.
so lovely. It works so beautifully. And just
Okay,
do the
that's
same
it.
on the other side.
That's it. So it isn't complicated. It's
No,
just,
it's not.
It's just one technique used in a different way.
Yeah.
Okay?
Gorgeous.
And that's what you do. Just carry on then.
I just love that. That's wonderful. It's so simple. Now you've shown us how to do that and how easy it actually is.
Yeah.
I might have a go at that. That sounds really lovely. $21.95, great saving, great kit. Get it if you are a beginner. It's the most fantastic kit to get if you are a beginner. If you want to push yourself a little bit more, do something a little bit more advanced, that is absolutely perfect. Just great, and you'll be able to make a beautiful necklace just like the one that Gemma has made as well.
Can I say?
Yes, darling.
Sorry to
It's all
interrupt.
right.
But finishing off, that's one thing that that used
lots
to
of people
stump
ask about
me
finishing
when
off,
I was first started doing it. Finishing off this thread is wonderful because you can burn the end and it makes it really tidy. And you can even burn them so that they clip together, so that you know they're fused.
Yeah, so they're fused together.
So you could do that, but these, because it's nice and fine, it fits through a crimp tube. So I've crimped them like I would a piece of beading thread.
Oh wow,
So
that's fantastic.
You know, and that's a really neat finish on there, which is difficult
That
to
is a really neat
achieve with
finish.
macrame sometimes.
Look at that. That is just like crimp beading thread. You're quite right.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? Do be careful if you are going to be burning those threads together, but that is a great way
Yeah.
of finishing off. Finishing off that beautiful macrame necklace. Gorgeous.
Okay.
Let's see some of your designs on the Wall of Fame. Yeah. Here we go, we've got number 114 here, which is a gorgeous design made with chips. I don't know what these gems are actually, they're gorgeous. It's been sent in by Linda Phillips from Gillingham in Dorset, who says, just thought you'd like to see some of the creations that I've recently made. Some of the gemstones I used were from the necklaces from 2 Secret Santas I bought from Gems TV. Oh, lovely. Others were made from the gemstones, etc. I had in my own stock. Sorry. Happy New Year. Keep up the good work. Love getting new tips and advice from the show. Linda Phillips. Linda, I think that's absolutely gorgeous. That is such a versatile necklace to be able to wear that with so many different pieces. Isn't that lovely? Gorgeous.
She's been very busy. Number
wow.
116. Gorgeous and all that lovely black that we were just talking about.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
It says, it's from Kathleen Orton, and she says, Happy New Year to all at JM. This is my entry for the new year. My Downton Abbey necklaces, all components from JM. And can I say, come on Fee, we're still waiting. Regards.
Any news on Fee?
Yes, she must be.
She must be ready to pop now, bless her. Goodness me. This kit, if you want to go for these incredible designs, that kit is just the perfect kit to make designs like that. Downton Abbey-esque.
I watched
Absolutely
Downton
gorgeous.
last night. It's fabulous.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've got the whole second series recorded. I haven't watched any of it yet. I've got number 112 here from Nicola in Middlesbrough, who says, Happy New Year to all at Jewellery Maker. Please find attached my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's a headband I made for my works night out at the beginning of December. It's gorgeous, Nicola. Thank you so much. It's made from 0.6mm gauge purple and black wire, purple banded agate and amethyst rounds. I use... Oh, purple amethyst rounds. I made the flower using the gizmo and the stamens using the tiara technique. I hope you like it. Please say Happy New Year to all of my fellow Northeast beading buddies. That's from, sorry, that was a really bad Northeast accent, sorry. From Nicola in Middlesbrough. Sorry if I've offended anyone there. That is beautiful wire work, isn't it?
That is, and that's exactly what we can do with that bundle that we brought as the early,
of course.
Was it the early bird?
Yeah, the early bird special.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could do exactly
the right
that.
gauge. It's just given me idea actually, so thank you for that.
Thanks for that, Nicola. You might be seeing your design recreated by Gemma.
Right, I've got number 115, and it says, Good morning and Happy New Year to all at JM. This is my first Wall of Fame entry of 2013. It's made using blue banded agate rounds, dark blue quartzite, cracked agate slabs, and sterling silver findings, all from JM. Love this kit. It was the something blue kit, and the colours were so rich, and photos don't do it justice. Looking forward to the year ahead with JM and all the new shows you'll be bringing us, especially the 8 to 9 shows in the mornings. Best wishes to all at JM Towers. Don't know what I would do without my daily fix of JM. From Pauline in Cheshire. That's
Pauline,
gorgeous,
that's gorgeous.
8 to 9 shows. I don't know about these.
Yeah, we're going to be doing an 8 to 9 get started show. It's going to be a kind of a pre-recorded show, which is going to be shown. It's going to be lovely. I've got number 113 here. Beautiful pair of earrings. That looks like moonstone, doesn't it? Gorgeous. This is from Natalie in Macclesfield, who says, Happy New Year to all at Jewellery Maker. My Wall of Fame entry is a pair of earrings made with faceted round labradorite and faceted mystic grey quartz. It's gorgeous. On silver-plated copper wire, 95 sterling silver shepherd hooks, all purchased from Jewellery Maker. I missed my chance with the Viking knit set last time it was aired, so I sat watching live on the internet like a coiled spring waiting to leap into action, and I got one. The last few days have been exhausting. So many bargains, so little money after Christmas. I kept chanting to myself, you don't need any more gems at the moment. But then I found myself saying, I know I don't need them, but I want them. I know exactly what you mean, Natalie. I work during the day, but always record the shows and watch them when I get home with my house rabbit, Millie. Your guest designers give so much inspiration and advice. Hope to hear the news that Fee's had a baby soon, so do we. The bargains are coming, and here's to more shopping in 2013. That's from Natalie, thank you so much. And do you know what? Looking at these designs, they're beautiful. I think this lemon quartz would work really, really well in that design. Because you've got the similar kind of, you've got the faceting, you've got that really high-end quality. This beautiful strand is going to be coming your way in just a few seconds' time. Come in and get this kit. It's an gorgeous black and white kit, and this gorgeous strand of lemon quartz will go so well with it. Don't go anywhere, more coming up in just a couple of seconds.
Come and join in the fun with guest designer Rachel Norris for our advanced wirework course and take your jewellery making to the next level. During the course of the day, you will learn techniques such as bangle formation, wire plaiting, and how to create wire coils using a gizmo. Then in the afternoon, you will focus on one of Rachel's most popular designs, the Wirework Dragonfly. Come and be inspired by some fantastic, and you'll go away feeling as though you have mastered a new skill that will take your designs to a professional level. The full course includes a range of different gauges of wire, a selection of gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters, and take a visit to our museum. All of this for just $89.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Please note that this course is not for beginners and previous wirework experience is advised. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
It's 2013, so join us and celebrate with brand new products all day on the Jewellery Maker Day Show.
Do you know what we were just talking about, where you just saw that little clip saying, come and celebrate brand new products here on Jewellery Maker. This strand is just wonderful. I absolutely love this. Our Gems of Distinction collection actually started off on one of our sister channels. Started off on Gems TV, and it was when we started to be able to bring you necklaces and bracelets of gemstone quality gemstones, which had been woven together, and they'd all been hand faceted, and the colours were just extraordinary. We were then offered the opportunity to actually source strands of these incredible gemstones, and we started to bring you beautiful strands of tanzanite, of emerald, of ruby. The clarities weren't necessarily that great, but the colours were absolutely part and parcel as just being absolutely superb. And it became a very, very, very popular collection on Jewellery Maker. More recently, I was lucky enough to be able to go out to India last September, and I was able to go and see these incredible gemstone strands being put together in Jaipur, which is really the epicenter of jewellery design in the world. Over the last couple of months, we've been able to bring you strands of distinction like this. This is not only absolutely superb carat weight, and they've all been hand faceted and hand drilled, but look at the clarity. Look at the physical quality you are getting in each and every one of these gemstones. I'd go as far to say, in this strand of lemon quartz, you're actually going to be getting moments of fire, which I would never expect to see in lemon quartz. Fire is basically when you get a gemstone which has got huge amounts of clarity and inner brilliance. So a gemstone which has got no mineral inclusions at all. And white light enters the gemstone. It's then split into its colours, so into blues, reds, greens, oranges, purples, the whole lot. And can you see in some of those gemstones you're actually going to be getting that rainbow quality, just like the kind of fire you would get from a diamond. Now, this is very, very, very limited edition. We've got less than 100, and if I tell you that almost a quarter of them have already been allocated on the web, yeah, gives you an indication of how popular this is going to be. There's a lot of you there on the phones, there's a lot of you there on the web. It is going to be first come, first serve. It's going to be fastest fingers first. We've got less than 100 of your hand faceted lemon quartz. We only commissioned, well, we commissioned less than 100 of these strands. And today they're going to sell out. And here's your price. You're not going to be able to believe this. $24.95. Honestly, I'm looking at this gemstone strand and I am so proud of the quality, because this is the result of weeks and weeks and weeks of work, of months and months and months of us speaking to our jewellery making team in Jaipur, them coming back to us with ideas, us going back to them and saying, yeah, we like that idea, but can you do it in this shape? Can you know, this is the product of months of work. Today, you are getting what I believe to be, and this is a pretty bold statement, but I honestly believe this to be the finest strand of lemon quartz we have ever brought to you on Jewellery Maker. Use your 30-day money-back guarantee. By all means, don't take my word for it. Get it home. Use your 30-day money-back guarantee. That's what it's there for. If you get this home and you decide, actually, yeah, it's not for me, it's got too much faceting on it, or the clarity is too bright, send it back, we'll give you your money back. No questions asked. Okay, it's as simple as that. $24.95 though, I think, for what I believe to be, honestly believe to be, the finest strand of lemon quartz we've ever brought. Absolutely amazing. Now, just to give you a little bit of an idea about what you might want to use these gemstones for, as we go towards spring and summer, because always think a season ahead. Always try and think a season ahead. So start thinking about spring. Tiaras, fascinators, wedding pieces. You can use these gemstones in so many different ways. You can use them side on like this, or as Gemma has used in our next kit, you can actually see how she's used a gems of distinction strand which would have been lined up like that. She's actually used them end on like that. So by all means, if you want to do the same with this lemon quartz and you want to use them end on so they look like buttons, go for it. The simpler the design, the better with gems of distinction. Honestly, these have been so popular. We've had a lot of you on the phone lines there, a lot of you saying yes. Hand faceted, hand drilled, supreme quality lemon quartz. Imagine the light entering these gemstones, imagine the fire and the sparkle. Absolutely beautiful. Gemma, design-wise, when you've got a strand of distinction like this, where the quality is that good, that high, they're all sources, they're all faceted, they're graduated. What kind of designs do you think they lend themselves to? Do you think it's that kind of
very delicate jewellery?
Yeah,
with classics like pearls or smoky quartz would look lovely with that.
Wouldn't it just?
And just, I think dangle them so that they're catching light from everywhere, so that the light can pass through them. You can really see how gorgeous they are. Yeah, make them stand proud from everything else.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gemma. Anywhere where the light is going to get to these, because the faceting is so strong and so intense, you want as much light as possible to get to these gems. So anywhere where the gemstones are literally going to sit away from the ear, so in a dangly pair of earrings, or sit away from the head, maybe in a fascinator, or away from the décolletage, maybe in a brooch, they're going to look amazing. Absolutely superb. That's amazing. $24.95. Got a few of those left. Not very many though. Goodness me, what a gorgeous strand. Now, bit of a recap. In the last, I brought you a really special findings pack deal. Now, this is a deal which a lot of you have already taken advantage of, which is wonderful. Almost 200 of these findings packs have actually already sold, which is wonderful. We do have more, so there are still some of these available. If you're watching this show as a loop, if you're watching it as a repeat, always do give us a call, because even if things do sell out on the live show, things do fall back into stock if people don't check out their baskets quickly enough. Okay, so always a call or get involved on our web and check. This particular findings pack deal that we're going to offer you now, or that we offered you earlier on, it is something which I think moving forward with Jewellery Maker, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to bring you lots and lots of deals like this. Just so happens that over the last couple of weeks, we've spoiled you a little bit as we've had more findings packs delivered. This particular deal offers you 100 silver-plated copper findings. Okay, so 100 silver-plated copper findings. I've got the chain right here. There's a chain, a metre of chain, silver-plated copper chain. You've seen how much more jewellery Gemma has been able to make with the kits today, because she's used, or because she's had 100 findings to work with. So 100 silver-plated copper findings, eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, and like I said earlier on, like I've been saying all show today, if you're looking at those findings thinking, what on earth am I going to do with those? They look alien to me. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know whether to wear them or to eat them. I don't know what to do with them. Every single one of those findings is explained on our Get Started tutorial DVD and our Get Started booklet, okay? They're absolutely wonderful, okay? Wonderful tools there for you to get free with your first order. So 100 silver-plated copper findings. Also, 42 925 sterling silver findings. Now these include eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, chandelier earring findings and crimp beads, okay? These are 925 sterling silver. So if you're sitting at home today or sitting at work and watching us on the sly, chances are that you're probably going to be wearing a piece of jewellery. If you're wearing 925 sterling silver jewellery, I've got a silver ring I wear every single day when I'm not at work. I'll put it on straight away when I finish the live show today. It's 925 sterling silver. If you're wearing a piece of silver jewellery, chances are it's 925 sterling silver, which is exactly the same precious metal that's in these findings, that's in this 42 finding pack, okay? It's durable. It's the world's most reflective precious metal. It's durable, it's very workable, it's very soft, but very strong. These are going to be findings for your purists out there. So in total, 142 925 sterling silver and silver-plated copper findings, and 15 metres of gold-plated copper wire. This year, it is all about mixing up precious metals. You look anywhere at the minute, and it's not just on the catwalk, it's not just in Paris, it's not just in Milan and Rome, it is in your high street shops as well. If you go to New Look, or you go to H&M, or you go to Accessorize, look at how many of their designs actually mix up gold with rose gold, or gold with silver, or all three together. It's amazing, and it looks so sumptuous together. It suits any skin tone because you've got something in there for everyone. So 142 findings, 15 metres of yellow gold plated copper wire, and here's your price. Now that price there is lower than the price it would cost you just to buy 42.90. So this findings pack normally costs you more than £11.95p on its own. You're getting this findings pack, so 42 findings of 95 sterling silver, and a further 100 findings, silver plated copper, and 15 metres of gold-plated copper wire, 0.25 millimetres in gauge, all for less than £12. Now that has got to be one of the most amazing findings offers that we've offered you on Jewellery Maker. We get to bring you lots of bundles on Jewellery Maker, but they tend just to be for gemstones. Isn't it lovely to see findings as well? And when you think about ratio-wise, you know, how many gemstone bundles you see versus how many findings pack bundles you see, it really is, it's not an even split at all, unfortunately. This could be one of your final chances to come in and get such a large findings pack for such a great price. If you want to add on to your order for $39.95, the 145 yellow gold plated silver findings that we bought you earlier on, by all means go for it. You will end up using these findings. I know that sounds like a lot of findings you're going to be getting here, but stock up now, because believe you or not, you will end up using all of these findings. You will use them. Now, this is one of my favourite bundles today, I have to say. It's one of my favourites. It's really mystical. It's really mystical. It makes me think of, I don't know what it is. It just makes me think, it makes me think of kind of Lord of the Rings kind of Middle Earth, when you see kind of when you see a beautiful vista. There's normally, it's filmed out in New Zealand, isn't it? And you see beautiful sumptuous colours, and you see smoke, and you see mist, and it's just absolutely beautiful. This bundle is just a cracking couple of gemstone strands here. I want to show you the mistiness here. It's beautiful. This is described as cloudy quartz. Look at this. Really reminds me, actually, I think it was Nicola who sent in that beautiful pair of earrings on the Wall of Fame. It was actually mystic grey quartz that she had incorporated into that design, but it's a similar kind of quality here, isn't it? It's that beautiful kind of cloudiness, that gorgeous kind of dove grey that you get here, which is so pretty. It's a beautiful kind of frostiness, isn't it? Just lovely in this strand. 120 carats in total. These are 10mm faceted rounds. Aren't they just gorgeous? Think of this with the findings that we've just brought to you, the silver or the gold, or even earlier on with the yellow gold plated 95 sterling silver. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll go with any precious metal out there. The next strands you're going to be getting here is amethyst. Not only are you going to be getting wonderful colour here, but look, they're graduated. They're graduated plain rounds. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? 250 carats of amethyst graduated plain rounds. Now these are 6 to 16mm. Honestly, I'm looking at these and I just think they're beautiful. They're so glossy. They go so beautifully together, don't they? Absolutely wonderful. If you wanted to make this a bit more springy, why not try and put your lemon quartz with it? Looks great. For $24.95, still a couple of those left. If you want to make it more rich and more intense, rose gold coated pyrite coming up towards the end of the show today. Two very unusual gemstone strands together. What kind of price do you think this is going to be? Honestly, you are not going to be able to believe this price. Be prepared to pick your jaw up off the floor at this price point. Honestly, it's amazing. $9.95. $9.95. Look at the size of the amethyst. 6 to 16mm. Look at the quality of the cloudy quartz. It's amazing. Amethyst is by far and away our best-selling gemstone here on Jewellery Maker. And honestly, if you're going to be selling pieces on at craft fairs, if you're going to be giving them away as prezzies, you will find this gorgeous purple, this beautiful purple amethyst. And amethyst itself is unbelievably popular, and it's one of the biggest selling gemstones in the world today. £9.95 for your two beautiful quality strands here, less than a tenner. Absolutely tremendous. Well done. Give us a call on our free phone number or get involved on our website, which is jewellerymaker.com. Don't forget, these bundles are designed with savings in mind. You can use these gems together or you can separate them out, but you can only make this saving with that code and only until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Well done. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Hold those hands. And do you know what? With the multicolour tiger's eye. Ooh, yeah! Look at that. Yo, beauty. Gorgeous. Well done to you, my loves. Hold those lines. Now, got another bundle here. This bundle's got what? Lady of Lapis? What's that meant to mean? Like Lady of Leisure, or? I do wonder about the name of some of these bundles. It's best just to ignore the names, actually, and just look at the gems, because it's ever so... Lapis. Let's Sounds slightly dodgy, doesn't it? Anyway, right, let's just not even think about that. Lapis lazuli, an amazing gem here. Itchy nose. An amazing gemstone, which has been traded in the Middle East for thousands of years. I love its colour. Absolutely adore its colour. I remember the first time I saw lapis lazuli. The colour is absolutely tremendous, isn't it? It's the first thing that strikes you. It's that gorgeous colour with beautiful gold and silver inclusions in it, which are pyrite and iron. This wonderful kind of smattering of quality there. Just beautiful. Just gorgeous. These are 100 carats in weight and size, and 6x5 to 9x5 millimeters in diameter. They're just gorgeous. The great thing about lapis lazuli, it goes with silver, gold, rose gold. So you've really got the best of both worlds here. You've got a beautiful genuine gemstone, which actually, even if you've got fairly fair skin like I have and blonde hair, you can get away with wearing this colour. It's still gonna look great. It's not gonna be too overpowering. And you can totally mix up the precious metals you want to put this with as well. By all means, put all three of them, why not? You've also got this beautiful strand. I really love this strand of lapis lazuli faceted cubes. Now, what I love so much about this is the contemporary edge you get here. Cube-shaped gemstones are ideal if you want to make maybe a bit of a box weave, or if you want to make a beautiful pair of dangly earrings. If you want to make a gorgeous stretchy bracelet just out of one strand of these. And lapis lazuli itself was a gemstone which I had a couple of pairs of earrings made out of lapis lazuli on my Christmas market stall, and the amount of people who picked up the earrings and just looked at them and just were asking about the gemstone because it just looks so different. Such a mystical looking gemstone. So you're going to be getting 100 carats in your nuggets. You're also going to be getting 120 carats in your lapis lazuli 6mm cubes. Then we offer you this. These are gorgeous. These are all handmade. Love them. Handmade silver flash plated copper beads. These are just gorgeous. This can very easily, very simply transform the look of your jewellery. Some beautiful saucers here. Some really beautiful saucer beads. Some beautiful fancy shaped beads as well. They're all hollow. They're just gorgeous. And these wonderful little tire beads as well. They're just wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these handmade silver plated copper beads. There's a lantern shaped one there as well. The great thing about lapis, it will go with your cool precious metals, or it will go with your very warm rose golds or copper colours as well. It's a really fantastic gemstone if you want to mix those metals up. So just go for it, because today this bundle is yours. Yeah. Now you know that for quality lapis lazuli like this, and for all these gorgeous handmade beads, you know you should be paying more, way more than $14.95, but you're paying less than £15. And all of our bundles are about making you savings. You will be so surprised by adding just 1 or 2 of these beads onto a necklace or onto a bracelet or even onto a pair of earrings, just simply by threading them on. Simply by threading them on, it's going to make your jewelry look so much more professional, so much more polished and finished. And do you know what? Adding in different gemstones. Our natural turquoise strand coming up. That looks so Egyptian, doesn't it? It looks beautiful. Add in the findings pack that we bought you. 142 findings with your wire for less than £12. That looks great as well. Really nice and springy. Or why not try and add the emerald as well that's still to come. Now that looks great, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Hold those lines. £14.95 for your 2 strands of lapis and your gorgeous silver plated copper handmade beads. Gemma, it is right. I mean, you can make such a difference to your jewellery just simply by adding just a couple of these handmade beads, can't you?
Yeah, they do. They make so much difference, and they're so lovely to work with. They're not weighty, but they add that sort of heavy look, don't they?
Yeah.
They're really lovely and really lift any piece. You can just use one piece in a stretchy, and suddenly you've got a classy bracelet, not just a stretchy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you highlighted something really important there. It doesn't need to be on a really intricate piece of jewelry. It can be a simple stretchy bracelet that you're just adding this, I don't know, this lantern-shaped bead onto, and it's just going to look absolutely beautiful. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as you want it to be, but it's just going to make that difference between you having really, really stunning jewellery and then beautifully finished, handmade jewellery. Gorgeous. And as far as kind of colours go, anything which is blue, purple, pink or green just sells out at craft fairs. It just sells out. Love it. Absolutely love, 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 love these tones. Now, the next kit we're going to bring you, this necklace is actually from this kit. Have I got all the gems of distinction? Yeah, I have. This necklace has actually been made by Gemma from our last kit today. In my personal opinion, I think we've saved the best to last as far as kits go. This is a really, really limited edition kit, and there's a great reason for that, which I'll come to in a couple of seconds. Right, okay. Oh, it's gone really cold in here all of a sudden. How weird is that? This kit has got the most beautiful gemstones. Maybe it's the ghosts. It's not haunted. The gemstones are wonderful. This is this first gemstone strand is prehnite. Now, prehnite is a gemstone which is used a lot in meditation. It's used a lot. There's a lot of myth and legend attached to it. Supposedly, it keeps you safe if you're claustrophobic. It's meant to inspire calmness and serenity. I just honestly love it because of its colour. It's apple green colour. It's one of the only gemstones I know which is the colour of, which naturally is the colour of nature. It's got that gorgeous kind of Granny Smith golden delicious kind of colour. It's just that wonderful appley colour. To be able to get prehnite in this kind of tone is not easy. It's normally a bit of a grey browny gemstone, so to get it in this gorgeous apple green is just lovely. Not only that, but to get it in this translucent quality rather than an opaque variety, again, very, very unusual. Just lovely to see this strand here. The next strand is a whopping strand. This is just gorgeous, of white quartz. Now, I'm going to give this gemstone strand a bit of a name. It's described here as white quartz center drilled nuggets from approximately 13 by 9 to 16 by 12 millimeters. That sounds great, but do you know what I'm actually going to describe this strand as? White quartz with, and I don't even know if this gemstone exists, but I'm going to describe this as white rutilated quartz, because there are some of these gemstones where you're going to be getting the most beautiful needle-like white inclusions. Can you see them? It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like frosted, it's like cracked ice. You're going to be getting the most beautiful needle-like white inclusions, and the reason why I think we're noticing them more is because these gemstones are so big. It's not going to be in all of them, but in some of them it looks like these needle-like inclusions are just suspended. It's almost like looking at white rutile quartz. It's just beautiful. This is a huge carat weight strand, 500 carats. Now, we've got a couple of different options here. We could go very, very rich and intense, or we could keep it nice and light, and it's exactly what we've done. This strand, this has got to be one of our biggest selling gemstones. Actually, no, not one of our biggest selling, because we didn't have that much of it. If we did have a lot of it, it would have been our biggest selling gemstone in 2012. Definitely one of our most sought after gemstones, peach moonstone. Now, can you see that white, these white lines, these white kind of mystical lines? That is something called schiller, which is a natural optical property which comes out of peach moonstone. It just looks amazing, absolutely gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. It is a gems of distinction strand you're going to be getting here. These are graduated squares, 3 by 1.5 to about 6 by 2.5. Gemma has used these not end on like, not side on like this, but she's actually used them end on in this particular necklace, and she's set them a little bit like buttons. They look amazing. If you are going to be coming in today to get any of our gems of distinction strands, including the lemon quartz or even the pink opal, you want to get this kit. As well as your genuine gemstone strands, you're also going to be getting some extras. Now, one of the reasons why this kit is limited edition is because of the peach moonstone. Peach moonstone isn't a gemstone that we've ever had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of. The quantity of the kit is determined by how many of these strands and extras we actually have in stock. We can only bring you as much quantity as the lowest quantity of a strand or an extra. So the peach moonstone is a great reason as to why this kit is limited edition. And do you want to see the other reason? It's these. It's these. These are 925 sterling silver spacer beads. They're shaped a little bit like pumpkins. They're kind of ribbed. You're getting 15 of these 925 sterling silver spacer beads. This is silver, okay? Silver is a precious metal. It's also a very expensive precious metal. These are detailed spacer beads. Each one of these has been individually detailed. You're getting 15 of them in the pack. These are not the kind of spacer beads we have thousands of. If anything, you know, it's something which runs out. To put this in a kit, I think is wonderful because it's going to, again, give you the confidence to be able to use spacer beads, not as a finding, but as a feature, okay? It's going to enhance the look of this gorgeous kit. Now, because of the moonstone, because of the spacer beads, it is a limited edition kit. You're also going to be getting 100 findings, 100 silver plated copper findings, monofilament beading thread and elastic. This kit should be about £50. I don't know how we've done this, and honestly, what kind of price are you expecting for this kit? I'm honestly expecting between £32 and £34 because of the gems of distinction, the spacer beads. You're not going to be able to believe this. This kit is definitely going out today. Brand new today, only available till 9 AM tomorrow morning. It's £27.95. £27.95. Honestly, I would pay £27.95 just for the moonstone on its own. You know, absolutely tremendous. Now, to give you an idea about the gemstones that might go with this gorgeous kit, excuse me, why not try our Gems of Distinction bundle, which is coming up within the next hour. It's pink opal and rose gold coated pyrite. That, for me, makes the most beautiful wedding inspired jewellery, the most beautiful spring jewellery, the most wonderful jewellery for bridesmaids, for flower girls. That, for me, spells spring. That, for me, spells the kind of jewellery, the kind of designs, the kind of colours you should be thinking about now. You should be thinking about spring and summer. And I know there are so many of you out there who make pieces as commissions for weddings, for parties, for summer do's. These are the kind of colours that are everywhere, or are going to be everywhere over the next season. So this gorgeous, you know what? Let's try pudding. I don't know if it's going to work. It might do, it might not. Let's have a look. Do you know what? I love that. Absolutely love that. The emerald that we've still got to bring. So these aren't included in the kit, but I'm just giving you some ideas about what to put these with. Because of the prehnite in the kit, I think the emerald works with it beautifully. Isn't that stunning? You can make the most gorgeous pieces of jewellery. These are yet to come, these three. So you've got 3 really beautiful gemstone strands. 15 of your spacer beads. 100 there's so much here. Gemma, this kit is it's got a real vintage kind of air to it. The colour's so vintage, isn't it?
It's so fresh and feminine.
Isn't it just?
It's just gorgeous. Really, the peach moonstone is so pretty. I used it flat because I felt I really needed to show it off, you know.
It's
because although the flat squares and the sort of tiles are lovely because they add a really nice texture, you don't get the full benefit of the gem if you just between other stones.
I couldn't agree more. You've got it. For me, this is, as you say, it's fresh, it's feminine. These are the kind of colours. These are the spring colours which are going to be everywhere. And it's just, for me, it just says wedding.
Yeah.
Spring, summer wedding.
That's right. I mean, you could make beautiful bridal jewellery out of that, but mother of the bride, bridesmaids. You know, just think one of those little prehnite with a bit of on a silver chain. You know, that as a little bracelet, it'd be lovely.
It would just be absolutely beautiful.
Make it go a long way.
And I know exactly what you mean about these moonstones adding texture, because you've got these really big bulbous, almost white rutilated quartz qualities here. Got these beautiful ovals, and these add that extra bit of texture, these extra edges. You can see them reflecting the light beautifully, can't you? Just gorgeous. Now, You've made a lot of pieces of jewellery, and actually more than I thought you were going to make, because the gems of distinction strands are quite short, but you get so many gemstones on them. You've got to get these gems off the strand to really fully appreciate how much jewellery you can actually make with them. This pair of earrings here, look at that, isn't that beautiful?
I like those. They're the sort of simple earrings I would wear. But that's just 4 gemstones, you know. Imagine how many of those you could make.
Yeah, you're right, you've hardly used any gemstones in that particular design. It's just incredible. Now, design-wise, I know you wanted to show us the how these gorgeous gems of distinction gems can actually be slotted together. It's always lovely to see a demonstration using gems of distinction, because they are very, very different to our normal gemstone strands.
It's just another way of getting the benefit, you know, the full benefit from them, because they are so beautiful. You do want to do them justice, don't you?
Of course you do, yeah.
Let me just see if I can find a little silver bead.
Got some gorgeous pieces here, Gemma. And this necklace here is so wonderful. It's a gorgeous kind of asymmetric design.
Yeah,
Just
it's a bit different,
lovely.
isn't it?
I love it. What are you laughing at?
Well, it's one of those ones, you know, you put it together, you see it in your head, and you're not quite sure whether it's going to work.
I think it works beautifully.
I like it. I would wear it, definitely.
Well,
But,
so would I.
Yeah, I mean, it shows off the gemstones nicely, doesn't it?
Doesn't it just? It's gorgeous. Stunning. Right, okay, so how do we start this off then?
Right, so I've attached two strands of beading thread. So I've used one strand, doubled it through my clasp and crimped it off, and then popped a crimp cover over, and I've just put a few beads on just to show you, so that the demo's ready really in the right place for me to show you how to get those these little squares to sort of stand higgledy-piggledy against each other, so that they give you a nice texture. Okay, so what you do is you separate your 2 strands which you've been threading through, using as one strand until you get to the point where you're putting the moonstone on. And you separate your strands, and on one strand pop on one of your moonstone, and then on the other strand, and it's important that you alternate, you pop on another moonstone.
Do you have to be careful about the kind of sizes, because it's a graduated strand, or just?
What I do, when I open my strand, I take the whole strand off and I lay it on my board, and then I work either from the outside or from the inside, and then I know I'm going to get, so if you want to make something with symmetry, you start from the centre, and if you use those centre, you know they're going to be equal on both sides.
Yeah, okay.
That's how I do it.
That's how you do it, yeah.
Okay, so I've put one on one side, one on the other, and then alternate, so then another one on the other side.
You can already see them slotting together beautifully.
And they'll slot together, that's right, and then that makes them sort of stand separate from each other and gives you that texture. But you can see it's important that you alternate.
Yeah, it is.
If you do it and then you try and go back to it, it's really hard to get them to slip back together.
That's just lovely. And then, of course, you've used the little spacer beads as well, which are a lovely addition to this kit, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are lovely. And again, it's adding that silver element just lifts your design and lifts your price tag. You know, and if you had the silver gold-plated findings from earlier, the silver plating, I'd be tempted to use that with these. When you've got such beautiful gemstones, it's nice to use the silver.
Yeah, just lovely.
Silver with it. So then after each set of moonstone, pop on a bead that's going to keep those threads together to stop them from separating. To keep them. Oh, look what I've done.
That's all right.
I'm not being very lucky with my tutorials today, am I?
That's okay.
Look.
We'll forgive you.
Yeah. There you go.
I can totally see why you've started to separate them out rather than putting them all on and then going back and then trying to separate them.
Yeah, you can see why.
Yeah, exactly. You can totally see why you're doing it.
So and there you go. And if you keep when you're making your necklace, keep it flat. It will hold that shape. Okay. So there's that way of doing it.
That's lovely.
Okay.
Just love that. And I totally get what you're saying. If you wanted to mix in maybe some of the yellow gold findings that we bought you earlier on for $39.95, again, mixing up precious metals with this kit would be just great, wouldn't it?
Lovely together. Yeah,
just
really
stunning.
Nice.
Just lovely. with a kit like this, because you've got your Gems of Distinction strands, the demonstration you've just seen you can apply to the next bundle we're going to be bringing you actually, which is a Gems of Distinction bundle. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a huge saving you're making on this kit here. $27.95. Honestly, looking at this kit, looking at the quality, looking at everything you're going to be getting, I would have easily said a $32.95 or $34.95 kit easily, because you're getting so much. But you're paying less than £28. You should be paying over £50, but today, less than 28. Absolutely wonderful. There's been a lot of interest in this kit, which has just been great. Thank you so much, Gemma. We've got a text message. Can I read it out? It'd be lovely to read it out. Here we go. So this is from Mary, did you say? So we've got a text message from Mary. Here we go. Mary from West Lothian, who says, "Hi, Carol and crew. Gemma, can I just say, we're not worthy. When I feel I've lost my mojo, the designers always help. Keep up the bargains and the inspiration. Happy New Year," from May in Livingston. Isn't that nice?
No.
Isn't that nice? We're not worthy.
Yes.
We're not worthy. Right. If you don't know about that, you're obviously not a child of the 80s. No. Right. Wall of Fame coming up in just a couple of seconds. We get to draw the Wall of Fame in a couple of seconds, but we've got a couple more to read out. I've got number 119 here. Lovely, simple design.
Very nice.
And displayed on a very nice Jewellery Maker toolkit. This has been sent in from Eva in Merseyside, who says, "Please find attached my entry for the Wall of Fame. 2 simple stretchy bracelets. I use rose quartz faceted rounds and plain clear quartz on the other bracelet in 6mm rounds as well. I also placed initial sterling silver charms on them, all from Jewellery Maker. Happy New Year to all, from Eva from Merseyside." That's absolutely gorgeous, really simple, lovely, lovely, lovely. And do you know what? If you want to make just stretchy bracelets, they go so well with the challenge that we gave to Gemma today with that gorgeous multicoloured elastic. Stunning.
Lovely. I've got 117. I recognise some of these designs. And it's from Linda Boyle in North Lanarkshire. It says, "Hi all at JM, here is my entry to the Wall of Fame, inspired by Gemma." Thank you. Where she showed how to make the wire bracelet and also the wire petals. The wire bracelet is made using 1mm gold wire and beautiful black labradorite, as I used 1mm pink wire for the petals and made it into a brooch. I can't remember what the gemstone is in the brooch, but all from JM. I've had so many people commenting on the bracelet and feels really good to wear. It's so helpful when guest designers show how to make their designs. Keep up the good work. From Linda Boyle in it's Lanarkshire, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Lanarkshire.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful, isn't it?
Great.
Labradorite looks great in that design. That's stunning. I've got number 121 here, a couple of gorgeous bracelets with some beady beads, some fluorite by the look of it, gorgeous. It's from Sue on the Isle of Wight. Hey! Dear Jewellery Maker, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's 2 stretchy bracelets that I made from some friends at Christmas. The one on the left side is made with fluorite and amethyst. The one on the right is made from purple quartzite and yellow quartz beads and a large blue frosted quartz as well. Hope I make it to the Wall of Fame. Have a good New Year. Sue on the Isle of Wight. Thank you so much, Sue. They're gorgeous. I love those colours. That fluorite's amazing.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Very nice. Okay, I have a 118 and it says, it's from Hazel Ramsey, and she says, "My latest entry to the Wall of Fame, rather autumnal. All good is from JM. Merry New Year," from Hazel from Durham. I think that's it. Yeah, the rest of it's
thank you.
Thank you, Hazel. It's very autumnal.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
really, really lovely colours in that one. This is number 120. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's an it's an entry from Susan in Whitley Bay, who says, "This is a Christmas present I made for my mum. It's gorgeous. She admired an amethyst necklace in a catalogue booklet which cost £150. So I decided to use that as inspiration and make my own design using the amethyst rondelles and the quartz leaves, all from Jewellery Maker. The pendant was sage amethyst with wire wrapping, completed with matching earrings. I put it in a posh velvet-lined box, and she loved it. She needs to go somewhere nice to show it off. My theme for presents that I've had this year was amethyst, and once someone saw it, they wanted some. All of the presents are unique and handmade. Thanks to Jewellery Maker, all my supplies came from you. You made my Christmas shopping so enjoyable." Susan in Whitley Bay. That's absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous,
Yeah,
gorgeous,
really
gorgeous set there. Thank you so much for sending that in, Susan. Now we've got to draw the Wall of Fame winner. The winner wins £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account. The runner-up, £50 credited to their Jewellery Maker account. Shall I draw the runner-up? And then you can draw the winner. Okay, so I'm going to draw the runner-up. Here we go. Best of luck, everyone. Best of luck. Okay, this is number 1.
Oh. Who was number 1?
Numero uno. Number 1 is Vivian Quayle. Vivian Quayle, congratulations to you. You've won £50 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. And Gemma's going to draw the winner.
There's a lot in here this week.
There are, aren't there?
Yeah.
Been really busy.
Oh, I think I've got
And
one.
the winner
is number 32.
Number 32. Well done, number 32. You've won £100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. The winner is D. Lewis.
D.
Congratulations to you, D. Lewis. Lovely.
D.
Right. Now, it's time for our Gems of Distinction duo. I'm going to head over here. Gemma, I'm going to abandon you.
That's okay.
Sorry. If you came in to get this gorgeous, gorgeous kit, I'm going to walk round by here with the Gems of Distinction. See, we normally do this out of vision, but do you know what? It doesn't matter. I like it. I like it. Just shows you how big and lovely our studio is. If you came in to get the last kit, our Gems of Distinction special, this bundle is going to rock your world. We wanted to give this a really, really special promo today because the gems you're going to be getting here are just so special. Again, we bought you some lemon quartz today, which has been wonderful. We bought you some emeralds. Well, we're going to be bringing you some emerald today, which is absolutely gorgeous. It just shows you the quality that we can bring you here on Jewellery Maker. And that's the difference between this bundle and maybe a bundle which you might see on the internet or you might see elsewhere. A lot of time and effort's been put into this particular one. Let me start off by showing you this strand of graduated faceted rounds of rose gold coated pyrite. We were able to bring you rose gold coated pyrite shortly before Christmas, just literally I think it was about the week before Christmas. It's been a huge success story. There have been so many people coming in to get this incredible genuine gemstone. I love it. I think it's absolutely wonderful. This is a great way of incorporating that precious metal quality into your jewellery, but at a fraction of the price. It is rose gold coated. It is a genuine gemstone quality you're going to be getting here. They're faceted, graduated rounds. Now again, this is another one of those bundles that is really, really wonderful and it's going to sell very, very well and it's already starting to go on the web, but it's limited edition, okay? As with all of our gem distinction strands, they're limited edition. These are 6 to 9 millimeter faceted rounds. Let me show you the plain rondelles of pink opal as well. Now look at those beautiful, subtle tones. I'd go as far to say there are Maui kunzite colours. There are beautiful Galileo morganite colours in this incredible strand. The quality is just beautiful. And as much as I love these two strands together, all I keep thinking about is these two strands with the last kit that we bought you and with the lemon quartz that we bought you just a few seconds ago as well. Still a couple of these lemon quartz available, but not very many at all. Now, these are Gems of Distinction strands. The pyrite on its own, £17.95p. £17.95. I would price that pink opal at around about the same price as well. But do you know what? These bundles are about making you savings, and whether you use these gemstones together or not is entirely up to you. They're about making you savings. These are hand-faceted, hand-drilled, hand-threaded, genuine gemstones in front of you here. All done by hand. Years and years worth, lifetimes worth of skill and time and energy have been poured into these gorgeous strands. For you to get them today for this amazing price. $21.95. It is highly unusual to see Gems of Distinction strands together, and even more unusual to see both of them for around about £10 a strand. That almost never happens here on Jewellery Maker. But today, do you know what it is? Why? Because this bundle is about making you a saving. It's about saving you money. £21.95. for both of these strands together. And if you've never even tried out Gems of Distinction before, today is your chance. Now is your chance, because you're getting 2 of them for less than £22. You know that's low, I know that's low. It's absolutely wonderful, isn't it? Well done. 0800 6444 655 or get involved on our website, which of course is jewellerymaker.com. You can only make that saving with this code until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you want to come in and get these after 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, you'll be able to get them, but it's going to be costing you almost twice as much. Or you can come in and get these today until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, or until stocks last, for under £22. With the last kit that we bought you, absolutely amazing. With the lemon quartz, with the emerald that we bought to you, that we're going to be bringing to you, absolutely wonderful. And the rose gold coating you're getting here, something which is brand new to Jewellery Maker, and it is e-coated as well, so that coating will last even longer. It's going to be a lot more durable. Absolutely wonderful. Loads of you have already come in to get us on the web and on the phone lines, which is absolutely brilliant. Still to come, we've got more bundles. We've got natural turquoise, natural emerald. We've got so much more to come. And if you've loved the bundles that we brought you today, we're actually going to be able to bring you a manager special before the end of the show. It's going to be another strand. It's a bit of a mystery. We don't know what it is yet. But it's going to go with absolutely everything. It's going to be coming your way before the end of the show today. Oh, absolutely wonderful. Now, I've got a very quick text message question for Gemma, relating to the last kit, actually. And it says, this is from Sarah in Bishop Stortford, who says, Happy New Year to you. Please can you tell me how Gemma got the moonstone to sit flat on the beautiful necklace she made? Thanks.
I take it we're talking about this one.
Yeah.
I've used monofilament, so you can't see it, and you take one length of monofilament and fold it in half.
Yeah.
And you thread on your first gemstone, and then you take the next one and you thread one end through one way and one end through the other, and you pull it, and then you just keep making it taut and keep rubbing it flat onto the table until it sits flat. And then at the top I literally tied a knot and then tied them onto head pins, onto eye pins with a little bead either side. So yeah, I don't know if we got the camera. Is that okay?
You've explained that really, really well, actually. So you've got the monofilament going through each side of the gemstone, so you don't get one side that's tauter than the other, and you keep kind of rubbing it so it stays flat.
And as on a table,
yeah. And as you would have seen, when I was wearing it, it sat really, really flat on my décolletage. Great text there. Thank you so much. That was $27.95. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for that, Sarah. And that duo that we just bought to you for $21.95, wouldn't it make a beautiful addition to that gorgeous kit? Now, do not go anywhere. We've got natural emerald, natural turquoise, manager's special. We've got banded agate. We've got loads still to come. Do not go anywhere.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
Come and join guest designer Laura Binding on our intermediate Wirework course. The aim of the course is to enhance your Wirework skills and take your designs to the next level. You will learn more advanced weaving and binding techniques, which you can incorporate into your jewellery. The full course includes a selection of gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, a copy of the Wirework tutorial DVD edition 3, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £79.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
How about another brand new bundle? Yeah? I tell you what, how about a brand new bundle? I'd love to see some stats on this, but Macrame has been one of the most amazing mediums this year. It's been absolutely awesome. We've had brand new Macrame DVDs released. We've had a Macrame workshop released. We've had loads and loads of people at the Hobbycraft show asking about Macrame workshops. It seems to be something which everybody loves. I think with the dawn of the Shambhala bracelet, with the dawn of all those gorgeous kind of friendship bracelets, Macrame is always going to be very, very popular. I love this. It's called the Macrame Taster Bundle. Do you want to see what you're going to be getting? Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Now, have you got the details on this one, Lion? We think we have. That's okay. Don't worry. 400 carats of ruby zoisite. Now, isn't that a beautiful gemstone strand? You get your gorgeous blacks, your beautiful greens, and your stunning ruby reds here as well. These are 12mm plain rounds. Absolutely gorgeous. You're getting bits of red in there as well, which is just so, so, so lovely. So your beautiful ruby zoisite plain 12mm rounds. 400 carats in total there. You're also going to be getting 5 meters of military green, this gorgeous kind of khaki coloured beading thread, which is just lovely. Perfect for Macrame, perfect for knotting, for your friendship bracelets. Absolutely lovely colour as well. Really, really big this season. So gorgeous kind of military green colour. You're also going to be getting, and I haven't seen this for ages, 10 metres, this is awesome, 10 metres of apple green genuine leather cord. Now, this is delicious. I love it. It feels awesome. It just makes you want to, just hold it. It's lovely. Genuine leather, 2mm dimension cord. It's leather, and you've got this gorgeous apple green colour to it. It's just lovely. Can you imagine how well that's going to wear? Leather gets better with age, doesn't it? You know, the more you wear a leather jacket, the better it feels, the better it looks. The same can be said for leather boots, and the same can be said for this gorgeous cord as well. You can imagine this in a friendship bracelet or in a necklace. Even if you don't macrame with it, it's just going to look and feel better with age. Just gorgeous. So you've got all 3 of these elements. You're also going to be getting a Macrame and Knotting DVD Edition 1. Another great DVD. It's an hour-long, at least 6 tutorials on here. This is taught by the lovely Debbie Bulford. This was the very DVD that taught me Macrame, and the very DVD that taught Mark Smith, who's one of our guest designers, Macrame, who's now done his own Macrame DVD through Jewellery Maker and is teaching our very first Macrame workshops as well. So it is the most amazing DVD. And who knows, maybe in a few months' time you'll be a guest designer. You never know. So Macrame Knotting DVD, Macrame threads, but you don't have to use them for Macrame, and then your ruby zoisite as well. It is a taster bundle, so it's going to be reflected in the price. It is a taster bundle, so we're going to reflect the fact that it's a taster in the price. Here's your deal today. £11.95p. How amazing is that? How incredible is that? You're getting so much here, so much of your threading essentials and your genuine gemstone qualities, and of course your DVD, all for less than £12. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Give us a call on our free phone number or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. Absolutely great there. So just to summarise, 5 meters of your military green cord, 10 meters of your apple green genuine leather cord, your ruby zoisite, 400 carats of your ruby zoisite, and your Macrame and Knotting DVD as well. Absolutely amazing. Well done. Hold the lines. And what could you put with this? Oh! How about stunning natural emerald coming your way? Within the next hour. Natural emeralds. Even maybe the turquoise. Yeah, natural turquoise coming your way within the next hour. Or what about The lemon quartz gems of Distinct. They're absolutely gorgeous. We bought that to you for $24.95 if you want to add that onto your order. Really, really limited edition now. Absolutely gorgeous. So well done. £11.95p. Add any of these onto your order as we do them within the next hour. Just gorgeous. Sorry, say that again. The gift box. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to pop that down here. There we go. And it's now time to give you some gift boxes. We had that lovely entry from that lady in Whitley Bay who said that she'd made a gorgeous amethyst set and given it to her mother in a beautiful velvet lined box. And it's about the way things. Presentation is key. Presentation is key. That's what my mum always used to say. She was brushing my hair before I went to school in the morning. Presentation is key, Carol. It's key. Not going to go to school looking like a scallywag, looking untidy. I'm going to brush that hair. Seriously, I was a very untidy child. Bed hair, be happy with that. Right, 20 gift boxes here. Amazing. Presentation is key. How about these beautiful baby pink boxes? These are great if you're going to be, if maybe you just had a baby girl or a baby boy, or one of each, and they're going to be getting christened maybe. Gorgeous, gorgeous little gift boxes here. You're going to be getting your ring box with a little satin lining in there, which is just lovely. Your organza ribbon on there as well. Beautiful, beautiful baby pink colour. So you're going to be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these particular baby pink boxes. You're then going to be getting baby blue. Or it's kind of like a Tiffany blue, isn't it? Don't you think? Tiffany blue. Tiffany blue gift boxes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these Tiffany blue baby blue boxes. They're all in this gorgeous kind of cube shape. If you make lots of rings, if you make lots of charms, if you're going to be making beautiful pieces to give away as Christmas presents or birthday presents, absolutely gorgeous. Such a lovely way of packaging all those gorgeous pieces that you've spent so long on making. You're also going to be getting 5 of these boxes as well. Now these are much, much, much larger. Great for putting a set of jewellery in perhaps. Again with the ribbon. Oh, lovely. Again, satin lined with a bit of foam in there as well to keep it nice and safe. And you could put a set of jewellery in there. You could put maybe a bracelet and an earring set, or a necklace and earring set. Why not? Go for it. You can always brand these up as well if you want to put your card on the back, or you want to sew something on the front, or you know, just make them yours. So you're going to be getting 5 of these, and 10 of these. Now they're made absolutely beautifully. Even though this parcel is going to be quite bulky, not too heavy, but it's going to be quite bulky, we're not going to charge you any more P&P. Only 1 P&P of £2.95 per order. I'm stacking them up. It's going to be an add it to your order price, and here it is. £8.95. That is amazing. 20 gift boxes, and there they all are. 20 gift boxes for £8.95. Absolutely wonderful deal there. Did I like my display? I should have been a window dresser. I know. It's less than a tenner. It's less than £9 for 20 gift boxes. It can make all the difference, can't it, Gemma? Just a lovely wrapped up prezi.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're such lovely colours, aren't they?
Oh, they are. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, really lovely. They've got really good quality.
Yeah,
those boxes.
They are. The movement on them is just absolutely gorgeous. They fit in. The lids fit on really, really beautifully. See that gorgeous movement there? Just lovely. There's nothing. They're just such a lovely thing to have. Absolutely lovely. Lots and lots of you on the phone lines there. £8.95 for 20 gift boxes. Absolutely wonderful. Well done. And if you are somebody who does lots of craft fairs, these are great things to give away either free, you can give them away free, or you can maybe charge £1 for the larger ones, 50p for the smaller ones, or even more if you want to. But what a lovely way of getting a customer to come back to you, getting customer loyalty is by giving them away for free of charge. And people will come back to you time and time again because that's the lovely lady who gave me a free gorgeous gift box with my order. Amazing, well done. £8.95. Loads of you there on the phone lines there. Well done. And just think, every single one of you coming in to get this gorgeous, gorgeous bundle today, are you going to be paying more in P&P, Ollie?
No.
How much P&P are you actually going to be paying per order? £2.95. Well remembered there, Ollie. You've only been working on Jewellery Maker for about 5 years. £2.95. £8.95p. An amazing deal for you today. Well done. Lots and lots and lots of you there. Well done. Absolutely awesome. Gorgeous quality. Well done. Hold those lines. I've got to knock that wall of boxes over. Let's do it. No! They're awesome, aren't they? Sorry, it's my destructive side. I'm a Taurus, what can I say? Right. We brought you an absolutely amazing deal earlier on for, I feel like I'm on the Crystal Maze. Da, 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 da. Stop the fans, please. Right, we brought you a deal for DVDs. New year, new hobby. New year, new you. What would you rather do? Those kind of fad diets and you know, the keep fit videos and things like that, and it's, oh, they just go in the bin, don't they? It's just ridiculous. Or do you want to start a new hobby? Yeah. It's going to be a lot more fun. Join our community of jewellery makers. You are going to be getting 7 DVDs here. This is a great way of you maybe to help you decide whether you want to go on one of our workshops this year. Do you want to go on our resin workshop? Maybe you want to be, maybe you want to have a quick look at the DVD to just decide, is it something which I'm going to be interested in? Is it something which is for me? If it is, fantastic, watch the DVD and then book on the course. Your resin DVD, these are all around about an hour long. You're going to be getting at least 6 demonstrations on each one of these DVDs. They are awesome. Okay, it's like having an hour-long tutorial with one of our experts. Claire John and Ruth Lynette host this DVD. It's all about resin. Next one is Memory Wire. This is Debbie Bulford and Lucy Nichols who are on this DVD. Really, really lovely. This is edition 1 of our Memory Wire DVDs. You're also going to be getting Chainmail, another Debbie Bulford special, edition number 1, which suggests there's going to be an edition 2, which is really exciting. So edition 1 DVD coming to your screen soon. So this is incorporated, one of our newest, really, really great. Also, jewel enamel, absolutely gorgeous. Another hour-long DVD here again. So much information and so much versatility with this incredible medium. Metal clay, another great medium to work in. One of our most popular courses last year was the Metal Clay Workshop. If you want to come on any of our courses, you might want to watch these DVDs first to make up your mind, to help you make your mind. Or indeed, if you've already come on one of our courses and you just want this as a bit of a refresher, great. And Tiaras and Fascinators, you said that's the last one. Oh no, there's another one. Tiaras and Fascinators, great DVD there. Again, all of these are an hour long. Sculpey Clay Basics, a great DVD. This is one of our fastest selling DVDs this year. Sculpey Clay Edition 1 DVD. So 7 DVDs there. So that's around about 7 hours worth of DVDs. We brought it to you earlier on. It should be costing you about £35. But until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, it's costing you £12.95. Amazing. Massive saving. A great way to start a new hobby if you're already into your jewellery making and you think, oh, do you know, I'm going to have a go at this later on this year. Even if you get all these DVDs home and you don't actually start watching them till May or June this year, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying to you is these incredible DVDs are about, these bundles, sorry, are about making you savings. Saving you loads and loads and loads of money, which is all great, which we all love doing. So get them home, try them out, watch them. You can rewind them, pause them, fast forward them. They're absolutely great. £12.95 for 7 hours worth of DVDs. They're absolutely amazing. Well done. Great deal there. Now, speaking of keeping something till May, June time and not actually using it, you can do that with anything here at Jewellery Maker. You can... What's that over there? Is that the manager's special? Looks amazing. Right. Before the manager's special, which looks amazing, Cassie looks a bit reticent to actually give it to me today. I don't know if she's actually going to put it on the desk. No, you can't have it, Cassie. No, no, no. She's putting it in her pocket. Security. We've got to bring you another brand new strand. This is amazing. It happens every summer. Every summer. You're looking for that one gemstone strand. You're looking, and everyone else is in the same boat. We're all looking for that one gemstone strand. Where is it? It's brought to you once on Jewellery Maker, then it goes. once again, and it goes. Once again, and it goes. Every single time we bring you this gemstone, it goes. For the love of gemstones, get this strand as soon as you see the graphics on screen. This gemstone, this particular gemstone is probably responsible for some of the highest priced opaque gemstones out there. It is a gemstone which is loved the world over. It's highly prized by so many different cultures and societies. Americans, by the Chinese, it is loved the world over. The myth and legend attached to this particular gemstone is unbelievable. There are loads and loads of imitations of this gemstone as well. You can get dyed howlite, so howlite which is dyed this incredible colour. You can even get resins and plastics which are made to look like this, because as soon as the sun comes out, this gemstone sells out. For me, this is the ultimate summer gemstone. I know if you look out the window right now, it looks like the summer is never going to come. Believe you and I, it will do. And if it's anything like last summer, which didn't actually happen on this year, but happened earlier on in the year, kind of April, March, April time, you're going to need it now, okay? This isn't just turquoise. This is natural turquoise. I honestly cannot remember the last time I brought you natural turquoise. We're not talking weeks, we're talking months for me. We're talking months. Months and months and months and months and months. Definitely, I might have brought you 1 or 2 strands on the late show, which we had maybe 10 left of in between the summer and now. But honestly, the gemstone that everyone wanted last summer, but hardly anyone could get hold of, because we could hardly get hold of it, and when we did get it in stock, it sold out in seconds, was natural turquoise. Now, this hasn't had any dyeing, any heat treatment. This is exactly how it comes out the ground. You tend to get high content in turquoise, which gives it this incredible colour. You can tell it's natural because of the black matrix. This isn't reconstituted turquoise at all. It's not been reformed. This is all natural, okay? And you can tell that's true because of the black lines going through this gemstone called the matrix of turquoise. This is the matrix going all the way through this incredible genuine gemstone. You can tell by its slightly irregular size and shape, it's natural. This has not been dyed, it is natural. You could pay anything for this strand between, oh goodness me, from about £20 to about £50, depending on where you look. The price you're about to see for this strand of turquoise is going to make this strand sell out. I can't believe we're actually doing this, and in fact, I think we're actually on the verge of devaluing this gemstone by doing it at such a low price. But do you know what? So many of you already know and already appreciate how rare this gemstone is, that today we're going to give you a special introductory price. Today, this brand new strand is yours for £11.95p. £11.95, and it's genuine, and it's totally natural turquoise. Even when we bring you, sometimes when we bring you turquoise on Jewellery Maker, we bring you dyed howlite, or we bring you stabilised turquoise, or we even bring you dyed turquoise. We're very, very transparent about what we're bringing you. This is natural, 100% natural. And honestly, the amount of times I've been able to say that about turquoise in the last 12 months, I can probably count on one hand. Honestly, this is one of the most difficult gemstones for us to get hold of, and today it is yours, £11.95p. As with everything on Jewellery Maker, it's a great strand, but it's limited edition. Get it in your basket now. Honestly, in a couple of months' time, in 4 months' time, come this summer, June, July, August, May, I honestly don't want, I don't want to happen what happened. I don't want, how can I say, thank you for telling, thank you. I don't want to see what happened last year happen this year.
Stick to the script.
Stick to the script, yeah. I just don't want it to happen again. I don't want us to get to May, June, July, and us for not to have this incredible gemstone. Like, it's what happened last year. It better not happen this year, because if it does, I'm gonna get dead cross. Oh well, I'm gonna get dead cross. Lovely to see that. Lovely to have the support team here who are now all laughing at me because I've lost the power of speech. It's lovely, isn't it? I don't want to happen. I don't happen. What happens on Jewellery Maker happens on Jewellery. No, what happens? I don't want it to happen. Basically, I want you to get this strand, because if you don't, somebody else will, and if you don't, I can't guarantee the next time we're going to be able to bring this gemstone to you. $11.95. I've had a lot of these go on the web already and on the phone lines as well. Over 100 of these have already been allocated. If you want to multi-buy this, just speak. I cannot stress enough the importance of highlighting these are natural turquoise. It's a special PR price. Take advantage of it now. Use the 30-day money-back guarantee. It's amazing. And do you know what, if you look anywhere, if you go to jewellery shops, or if you go and see a silversmith who works with gemstones, you quite often find big chunky silver jewellery with turquoise in. And how much is it? And I'm talking about genuine natural turquoise, not dyed, not coated, not heated, genuine natural turquoise. What kind of price points have you seen? What kind of price points would you expect? Gemma, you're always around a lot of jewellery. Have you seen natural turquoise jewellery before?
Once or twice, and I've used natural turquoise once in a commission piece, and I paid a lot of money just for one piece of turquoise for that piece. So. There
is a massive difference price point between your stabilised turquoise, your dyed howlite, and your natural turquoise. Looking at that price point there, you wouldn't think so because it's such a low price. It is a genuine PR offer that we're offering you here. Something that I don't think can be repeated. Something that honestly, if you see turquoise like this over the next few weeks and you see it at a lower price, send this strand back, because I honestly do not think you're going to find a better deal than the one in front of you right now. Get it in your basket. Well done. 0800 6444 655. I hate regret. I regret loads of things. Oh. That's a good New Year's resolution. Don't regret. Don't regret. So just fill your boots. Get it now. Right. Which one? Oh, goodness me. This is another one, which is don't delay. Don't delay. You know when you regret those things, it's normally, with me, it's my indecisiveness whenever I go shopping. And I'll pick up a jacket or I'll pick up something and I'll think, do I really want that? Do I really want it, or do I want it because it's 50% off? Why do I want it? Do I really like it? And then I start to freak myself out, and then I don't end up buying it. And then a few weeks later, I wish I had. Don't be like that. Just go for it. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is absolutely wonderful. A thing which so many companies don't offer you. Puts a lot of pressure on you, doesn't it, if you're not given a 30-day money-back guarantee, whereas with this, no pressure at all. This is a recap of something that we bought you earlier on. Don't know why I'm indicating that, it doesn't matter. So 100 silver plated copper findings. These findings are awesome. If you've never picked up a gemstone, a jewellery finding before, don't worry, it's all explained on our Get Started DVD and Get Started booklet as well. So you get a metre of chain. You get great findings like your toggle clasp, heart toggle clasp, loads of metal used in these. You're also going to be getting eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, crimp beads cover, spacer beads. Oh, let's show you the spacer beads actually. Where are they? Where are you, loves? Spacer beads as well. We bought you this deal a little bit earlier on in the show today. With 100 findings, you're also going to be getting 42 925 sterling silver findings. These are the spacer beads, which are silver plated copper. We also bring you 42 925 sterling silver findings, so really, really beautiful precious metal findings here as well, okay? So they're 92.5% pure silver. That's kind of the silver that is used in jewellery, 95 sterling silver. Eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, earring findings, and crimp beads as well. And we also offer you 15 metres of 15 metres of 0.25 millimetre gauge gold-plated copper wire as well. Gold and silver, great colour combo, great to mix up those precious metal colours. And more this over the next 12 months, you will be seeing precious metal tones, precious metal colours being mixed together. They look absolutely wonderful. So 142 and 15 metres of wire for £11.95p. Now that price point there is less than the price you would normally pay just for the 95 sterling silver findings. Now that is amazing, isn't it? That's absolutely incredible. You've got to get it in your basket now. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful quality there for less than £12. So the price you're paying today is actually less than the price it would cost you to get the 95 sterling silver findings on their own, but you're getting an extra 100 findings and 15 metres of chain as well. Well done. This is one of those findings packs that, do you know what? It's a great, great, great bundle. I can't guarantee that we're going to be able to bring you deals like this over the next few months. You know, precious metal is becoming more and more and more difficult for us to get hold of. Findings like this should really have been allocated to kits, but do you know what? It's something which we wanted to be able to bring to you because we bring you so many gemstone bundles and hardly any findings bundles, so it's lovely to be able to bring you these incredible treats every so often, but they're going to become less and less and less. So well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. Now, can I give you a bit of a sneaky peek as to the manager special coming up in just a couple of seconds? Very vintage. Very Gemma Crow, and they're beautiful. Hey?
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
It is a compliment.
Very
You're
vintage.
vintage.
Am
you
I
make some
vintage?
beautiful vintage pieces.
Yeah, not that I'm vintage. But
No.
no.
No, I'm not saying you're vintage. Oh, for goodness. I'm not saying you're old, Gemma.
Good.
No, Ollie, there's no need for me to dig myself out of a hole. Gemma knows that she's not old. Gemma knows that I wouldn't. Yeah. I've lost the power of speech. Give me 4 days off, stuff myself full of French cheese, and now look at me. I can't even hold a conversation. Do you want to see the manager special? Right, here it is. This incredible strand of baby blue, powder blue pearls. They're gorgeous. They're like a bluey, silvery grey pearl. They are gorgeous. Coming up in just a couple of seconds. Right, that's it. It's a manager special. It's the only look you're going to get. It is a manager special. Is the price going to be amazing? Better be. Carla says it is. If it isn't, you know, I'm gonna throw a stroppy poodle fit, as my husband would say. He said that to me yesterday when I couldn't find a parking space. He said, Carol, stop being such a stroppy poodle. Ridiculous. All right. Poodles can be quite stroppy, I think, yeah. Right. Now, beautiful, beautiful bundle here. To go so well with the second brand new kit that we brought to you with those wonderful blacks and whites in. Great, great, great shades to start off with. And they'll go with anything. They're brilliant. Right, what are you going to be getting? You're going to be getting black agate, no, I beg your pardon, black obsidian plain rounds. Probably the most versatile strand of gemstones you will ever use. These are graduated from 6 to 16 millimeters in diameter. 200 carats in total. Gorgeous, black, shiny, glossy, black obsidian graduated plain rounds. They're gorgeous. You're also going to be getting, these are amazing. Look at these! Black agate with white quartz rectangles. Look at these, they're 15 by 40 millimeters. They are gigantic. Gemma, what do you think of these?
I've never seen anything like that.
They're enormous, aren't they?
They are. I'm trying to work out.
Are these your kind of gemstones? I know you love working with the big chunky gemstones, but what kind of designs would you set them in?
I don't know, but it's like I said, once you've got them in your hand and in your stash, the designs come to you. So sometimes it's good to challenge yourself with a different shape, and then you expand the range of what you can do. That's
a really good point, because you've got your black, you've got your black obsidians, which are going to be your stash essentials.
Yeah.
You've got your, you've got a really unusual size and shape, which maybe you're thinking, oh goodness me, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But as Gemma says, once you've got them in your hand, designs and ideas will start to come to you. Now you're also going to be getting a pack of, in fact, I'll just do that rather than 50 of these incredible, I love these, I've macrame with these, I've put them in earrings as well, 50 of these incredible gunmetal grey and silver aluminium beads. They've got a 2mm hole going through them, so they're perfect to use with the macrame bundle that we bought you just a few seconds ago. Pack of 50 of those. They are just awesome, aren't they? Beautiful bit of light reflecting from the surface of these beads. This is a great bundle, isn't it? You've got some stash essentials in there. You've got gemstones and colours and shapes that will work with absolutely anything. And you've got that really unusual size and shape from your rectangular shapes as well, which are just enormous. Do you want to see a price? Yeah, $12.95 for something that you will find so useful, so incredibly versatile. $12.95, well done. Every single one of these incredible gemstones, just amazing. And if you came in to get our Black Cat kit, goodness me, don't say that after a few glasses of wine, our Black Cat kit a little bit earlier on, wouldn't this go so beautifully with it? To make those pieces go even further, to make that kit go even further. And then why not try adding some colour? Whether it's going to be loads and loads and loads of colour from your multicolour tiger's eye, which was $9.95, which would just be amazing. Or went a bit Australian there, or why not try putting it with the rose gold coated pyrite, which look, I mean, that looks great, doesn't it? Black and rose gold, sumptuous. Or incredible strands like that. Woo! Woo! Another brand new strand coming up in just a couple of seconds. So £12.95, great bundle there. Fantastic for beginners, fantastic if you want to push yourself, and great if you love your really unusual gemstones, because that is awesome. Awesome. Okay, so coming up now, striped agate. I'm just going to put those there. Hold the lines for that last bundle. Well done. Manager Special is going to be coming up very, very shortly, and it will complement this next strand so beautifully. Black and white striped agate. Today's about bringing you loads of stash essentials. It's about bringing you loads of great things if you're a brand newbie to Jewellery Maker. It's about starting you off on the right foot, and it's about making you feel really comfortable about making jewellery as well. It is so enjoyable. It's so easy as well. You can make it as easy or as technical as you want to make it. That's a great thing about Jewellery Maker. You can never stop learning. You never stop learning. Okay. Brand new strand, 25 by 40 millimeter ovals of black and white agate. Look how different each one of these is. Oh, look at that one there. How awesome is that? Look at that one. Every single one is completely unique. I just love this strand. Absolutely gorgeous. Brand new today, black and white striped agate. Again, a stash essential. Again, just think of any gemstone and it will go with it just beautifully. These individually as statement pendants, wonderful, or as that central piece to maybe a bracelet. That's gorgeous, isn't it? It's such a wonderful design there. Now, if you've come in to get the last bundle that we've just bought to you just a few seconds ago, maybe you want to get another strand to go with it. This will go so well, of course, with the Black Cat kit that we bought you as well. Why not give this to you at a really fantastic price? Yeah? How about under a tenner? How about you use that 30-day money-back guarantee and you get this incredible strand for £8.95. Isn't it just incredible? Bringing you so much quality, so much beautiful diversity as well, because every single gemstone tells a story. Every single gemstone is completely unique, and today yours for less than £9. Absolutely tremendous. Well done. Give us a call on our free phone number or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. If you're coming to get any of these pieces on the web, make sure you check out your baskets as quickly as you can, because until you check it out your basket, you don't actually own it. So check out your baskets as quickly as you can, because if things do come to the point where they're going to be selling out, it will be taken out your basket and given to somebody on the phone, so you can pay for it there and then. Well done. £8.95 for hundreds of carats of genuine gemstones here. Isn't that awesome? You've got some really beautiful differences between some of these strands. You've got one that's almost kind of 50-50. That one's almost 50-50. So is that one. That one's got a really gorgeous kind of 1960s kind of print on it. This one here is really, yeah, that's Art Deco, isn't it? Oh, we had the bars of death then, didn't we? Oh, this one here looks like it's been dipped. Isn't it gorgeous? Well done to all of you there. Well done. There's a queue of about a minute at the moment. Look at that. Look how different that is on one side to the other. Isn't that wonderful? It just gives you such a great quality. Well done. Loads and loads and loads of you coming to the phone lines there. Well done. £8.95p for such a huge quality. What kind of gemstones could you add to this? What kind of colours could you add to this? Well, really, the world is your oyster. How about the manager special coming up? Why not? Nothing to stop you at all. Why not gorgeous lemon quartz? Why not the turquoise? Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Why not the gorgeous multicoloured tiger's eye? £9.95. Can't believe the price point now. That was amazing. You've really got the best of both worlds here. You've got a really gorgeous strand, brilliant size, brilliant carat weight as well, and the versatility is amazing. Imagine doing some wire wrapping. You know that wire bundle we bought you as the early bird special for £12.95 today. Why not try wire wrapping some of these incredible genuine gemstones as well? Loads and loads of you there. And if you do want to multi-buy this, just speak to the call centre for live help. Well done, just gorgeous, absolutely awesome. Right now, we're going to warm you up now with a bit of well, we've got our emerald coming up in 1 game's time. But before we do that, we want to be able to bring you something to complement it beautifully. It's called the Natural Collection. Because all these gemstones are natural. It's amazing. Praenites, again, those apple greens are just so striking, aren't they? That wonderful translucent quality is just beautiful. 400 carats of Praenite plain at 12mm rounds, just lovely. There's wonderful black inclusions as well, which just give that gemstone a bit of texture, a bit of depth. Ruby zoisite plain graduated rounds. These are lovely, aren't they? Graduated from 6 to 14mm, so your 14mm in the centre there. And there's your 6mm on the end. Absolutely lovely strands here. And then natural fluorite as well. Again, graduated, this time faceted rounds. Graduated between 6 and 14 again. You've got 3 gemstone strands, which are totally natural here. Now, I'm looking at these 3 strands and thinking, wow, there are some really huge similarities between these 3 strands. The ruby zoisite is probably the most opaque strand, followed by the fluorite. But look at the colours. Wouldn't it be lovely to graduate those colours? That would be so springy, wouldn't it? If you wanted to graduate from those really dark bottle greens in the ruby zoisite, or almost the blacks that you're getting in the fluorite as well, right the way through to those really delicate sherbet tones. By making this even more of a springtime bundle, why not try adding the lemon quartz that we bought you for £24.95? That is amazing. Still a couple of these left, hardly any though, and maybe the emerald coming up next as well. It is an absolutely beautiful bundle, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Some wonderful springtime colours in here. Again, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The manager special we're going to be bringing you within the next few minutes as well. Big gemstones, all of them graduated, which is just lovely to see. Today, your price, £14.95p. Now that is amazing, considering you're going to be getting just under 1,000 carats, and these are graduated from 6 to 14mm in 2 of the strands, and then 12mm plain rounds in the Praenite as well. So you're getting so much variance in size as well as bringing you 3 very different gemstone strands. The colours look wonderful together, don't they? Absolutely beautiful. Really lovely together. Use them together if you want to, or use them separately. These bundles aren't necessarily about using these gems together. It's about saving you loads and loads of money. Just gorgeous. Maybe, yeah, put a strand of amethyst in there, maybe with the fluorite, maybe with all 3 strands, because that's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Or even maybe the pink opal. Pink opal, will that go? I don't see why not. Pink opal would look great. Absolutely gorgeous. This is part of our Gems of Distinction bundle we bought to you for £21.95, which is amazing. Really think macrame with them, but you've got something. You've got a gorgeous combination of greens, apple greens, yellows, and of course your beautiful purples as well, which just look amazing. So just think about mixing them together. What are you going to be able to use them for? And thinking to the season ahead as well. You know, next season's all going to be about colour. It's going to be about freshness. It's going to be about invigorating spring tones, and that I think is just beautiful. White grapes and gorgeous, golden delicious apples. Woo! Gorgeous. Now it is time for my absolute favourite gemstone strand. Oh! Now, this is genuine emerald. A lot of emerald you see nowadays, whether it's on the high street or whether it's necklaces or pendants, a lot of it's going to be treated in some way or another. It can be treated in the same way that ruby's treated to fill in any kind of cavities inside the gemstone. It's a way of kind of fissure filling, so filled with glass, which is a perfectly acceptable treatment. It happens to a lot of gemstones nowadays, especially with rubies and sometimes emeralds as well. Also, you get emerald which can be coated in an oil as well to help kind of keep the gemstone components together. This isn't any of that. This is a strand of 100% natural emerald. Now, the kind of quality you're going to be getting here, the kind of colour saturation, the variety in colour, I would say is really, really similar to the kind of variety you would expect to get in a Gems of Distinction strand. This is a brand new strand today. Natural emeralds. And it just shows you how many different colours there are here. You're going to be getting colours reminiscent of Itabera emerald, Santa Teresina emerald, Zambian emerald, Indian emerald, Colombian emerald. You're going to be getting all of those really special emerald colours in this strand. Now, in the gem world, there's a collection of gemstones called the Big Four. Well, really, it's the Big Five. And those gemstones are ruby, emerald, diamonds, sapphire, and tanzanite. Emerald, obviously, is one of those big four, big five gemstones. It is my absolute favourite gemstone. It's my birthstone. It's May's birthstone. There are lots of people who do craft fairs who want to be able to make pieces of jewellery for which feature birthstones, because it's so important, isn't it, to be able to give people their birthstones for the birthday. As with all wonderful strands on Jewellery Maker, this is limited edition. Now, honestly, what price would you expect to pay for this strand of emerald? What price? I purposely haven't told Gemma how low we're going to go, but honestly, me looking at this strand of emerald, natural emerald, knowing it's natural, knowing how little of it there is about, knowing it's one of the most precious and one of the most coveted gemstones on the planet, I would hazard a guess that this strand of emerald is going to be, what? Oh, goodness me, 24, 27.95, maybe even 31.95. But no, I'm going to play it safe. I know Jewellery Maker does great prices. I'm going to say 27.95. Gemma, for a strand of natural emerald, I'm saying 27.95. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll go around there.
Around there as well?
24.95.
24.95?
Because of the prices here, yeah.
Okay, what about you, Ollie? What kind of price do you think?
At least 25.
At least £25. Okay, I think we're all in agreement there. Now, prepare to be amazed. Honestly, this is one of those strands on Jewellery Maker that is not only PR, it's just plain ridiculous. Is that what PR stands for? Sorry, it stands for, yes, of course, plain ridiculous. Positively ridiculous. This strand of natural emerald Now, before you start phoning in and say, look, you've got the numbers the wrong way around, it should be £21.95. £12.95p. This is genuine, natural, unaffected, unheat-treated emerald you're getting in front. This is absolutely tremendous. Think of all those gemstones that when you first started making Jewellery Maker, all those gemstones you wish you had. You wish you had. Were they rubies? Were they tanzanites? Were they emeralds? Were they diamonds? We're giving you a strand of natural emeralds and you're paying less than £13. Honestly, just because of the word emerald, I would expect double that price. I would expect double that price. Today, natural emerald is yours for less than £13. And obviously, I can't guarantee when we're going to be able to bring you more emerald, and I can't guarantee that when we do bring you more emerald, it's going to be anywhere near this price point. If it's double this price, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Honestly, we were guessing double the price for this incredible strand. If you see a strand of emerald in a few weeks' time and it's $21.95, don't be surprised at all, because this price here, this is a surprising price. This is the out of the ordinary price. There's no way on earth that this should be £12.95p. You know it, and I know it as well. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. We've got such a great opportunity here. And honestly, there was a bit of a gap between us bringing the price in. There was a bit of a gap between us bringing the price in and people getting on the phones. Because honestly, I think there were lots of people who thought, well, it's going to be on the price range, isn't it? All of a sudden, after that long gap, there's loads of you there. £12.95p. You're all like-minded. You're all scrabbling for that incredible deal today. And honestly, I cannot guarantee the next time we bring you emerald, it's going to be anywhere near this price point. If it is, brilliant. But don't be surprised if it don't be surprised if it isn't. £12.95 for natural genuine emerald. My goodness me, absolutely. That's amazing. That's amazing. How about manager special? From one amazing deal to another. Do you know what, Carla? Do you know what, Carla? I'm just kind of no more amazing deals today. Thanks. No more amazing deals. Sorry, haven't got time. No, can't cope with them anymore. Go on then, one more. This is a manager special. I love bullying Ed for manager specials. What does a manager special mean? It basically means we want another great strand, so we bully the managers to give us something. And these are always strands. And I heard Carla on the phone earlier on saying, it's got to be amazing. It's got to be amazing. It's got to be something that goes with this, 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 and this. And it's got to be an amazing price. It's got to be under a tenner. I didn't say that, sorry. It's got to be an amazing price. This is it. This is us on the phone lines bullying our managers. These strands are meant to be saved for the weekend. Stuff it. We said it's Wednesday, it's middle of the week. Nobody knows what day of the week it is at the minute because it's that kind of Christmas, New Year time and everyone's very confused. So, you know what, if I tell Ed and managers, it's a Saturday today, I bet you they'll believe us. Right. Baby blue cultured pearls. Oh my word. I don't really have to kind of go into much detail about what you can put this with today, but oh my, do you know what, Gemma? I found the most amazing combination.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, and with the opal.
With the opal as well? Greedy.
Yeah.
Definitely. Do you know what? Stuff it, the lemon quartz as well. That is beautiful. Now, Carla, is this good news or bad news with regards to quantity? Have we got quite a few of these? Now, I've already got over 20 of you on the phone lines. We haven't even shown you the price yet. Good news is we've got quite a few of these. Bad news is there are going to be people who are going to miss out. Because this is a strand of genuine freshwater culture pearls. Genuine pearls, not fake, not synthetic. They're going to be dyed, but they are genuine freshwater culture pearls. Look at the size of these. They're 8 to 9 millimeters in diameter. Look at the quality. Look how smooth the surface is. You almost hardly ever get pearls with this smooth quality. And you certainly would never expect to get a strand of genuine freshwater culture pearls of this size, of this quality, for under a tenner. $9.95. That is a manager special. Do you know what? There's no way we'd normally be able to bring you a price point like that. But because it's a manager special, and because we bullied Ed into bringing us this strand, we're able to do $9.95. Now, pearls are another one. Pearls just sell out. They just go. Great for this time of year. Great with that last kit. Oh, wow, great with that last kit with those beautiful, beautiful Gems of Distinction Peach Moonstones. Don't you think? £9.95p. The phone lines have really, really lit up gorgeous strand. I'm not surprised. It's $9.95 for a strand of genuine freshwater culture pearls. Absolutely tremendous. Lots and lots and lots to be there. Mixing these up, keeping them nice and simple. Oh, do you know what? With that gorgeous green bundle we bought you a few seconds ago. Look at that. Pray nights. Ooh, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. There's a queue of a couple of minutes on the phone lines at the moment. Please do be patient. We will answer your call as soon as we can. And do you know what I think the great thing about this particular strand, you can put it with rose gold, copper, yellow gold, silver, white gold. It's going to look great. Isn't that beautiful? It's a gorgeous colour, isn't it, Gemma?
Cornflower blue, this.
Yeah, it is like a cornflower blue.
It's from here. It's almost purpley, I think. You know,
it's almost like a lilac-y blue.
Yeah.
So unusual, isn't it? Just gorgeous. There are loads of you on the phone lines at the minute. Please do be patient. We will answer your call. We know that you're waiting. It is a free phone number from a BT landline, £9.95p. I think that honestly is one of the best strands of pearls we bought you in the last 6 months. Right, I'm going to head over to Gemma. I'm going to take it with me. I'll put it in my bag and take it home. I'm not going to stain it, really. I don't know whether to let Gemma hold the strand up to me. With her track record.
Yeah, that was my track record.
How have you got on with your challenge? Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, I haven't been as adventurous with the stretchy elastic as I'd hoped to be.
I think you've made some amazing pieces, Gemma. This is incredible. Look at this. That mixture of the turquoise and the fuchsia is just beautiful, isn't it?
You've got to be fun with it, I think. I think you've got to have, I wouldn't do too serious a design with those colours, I think.
It's got to be something fun. You've used these beautiful fossil jaspers so well as well. I know exactly what you mean I know exactly why you were drawn to these. The colour is so beautiful. Look at that. Bit of wire wrapping. Oh, look at that turquoise with it. Isn't that beautiful? And you've done just what you said you were going to do with those dark blue ones as well.
Yeah, I think the pink and the blue go nicely together.
It really does go beautifully together. Yeah, you're right. These earrings, oh, look at that wirework. It's just gorgeous. So we're going to bring you the details for all these different elements, because there are actually 3 different bundles that Gemma worked with for her challenge. Look at these earrings down here. Aren't they beautiful? How did you make those?
That's screwing into a ball in your hands. If you take a big tangle of wire up, sometimes you get a big tangle and you can't untangle it. Well, just take it off and screw it up and you'll be able to make either a bead out of it or flatten it out and then just mould it into a shape.
That's gorgeous.
It looks like
love that.
Felt, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You know, when you see that felt designs are really, really big at the minute, aren't they?
It's got that sort of folksy art look.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you've kind of echoed the design in this pendant, well, this necklace here, which is just lovely. Have you used elastic in here as well?
Yes, that's the only thing I did, I think, that was a little bit funky with elastic.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So talk to us about this design.
I took about 5 or 6 strands of coloured elastic and 1 strand of wire and then twisted them together so the wire sort of holds the elastic into a tube shape and then just wrap around the top to secure it. But it's made a really nice texture.
It feels beautiful.
Almost like the rubber tubing. But
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Gorgeous, really, really lovely. Details for the wire bundle are on your screen now. $12.95 for the red turquoise and for the pink wire, and the DVD and the wire cutters for less than for £12.95p. And then details for the colour injection bundle. So that's with the elastic and with the 2 strands of quartz, which are just here. And actually Gemma's using this design here as well. Details for those are at the bottom of the screen as well. Love the way you've used that.
So yeah, the answer was yes, beading wire can be done, a stretchy elastic can be used in a weave if the holes on your beads are large enough. And that one's, the holes weren't large enough, so I knotted in between. So you've still got 2 strands going through.
Yeah.
Just did a knot to keep the beads separate.
That is just lovely. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know, Gemma, I think you made some really, really different designs here with the elastic. So rest easy, you know, that you've really been adventurous with this elastic. It's just gorgeous, just lovely. And with that multicoloured quartz, it's a real carnival of colours, isn't it?
Yeah, it was lovely to work with. I've got loads in here. Just, you know, you get carried away with one piece and then there you go.
Yeah, you've got lots and lots to love. It's just lovely. All of the photos of every single piece of jewellery that Gemma's made with our kits and with the challenge today will be on our Facebook page as well, so please do refer to that. We've still got queues on the phone lines from the pearls, which are very, very limited in stock. $9.95, it was a special manager special that we bought you, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's been the most show today. It's great for starters, great for beginners. Always do just add to your order. Don't be frightened of making jewelry. It's something which is so enjoyable. There's a real community feel here with Jewellery Maker as well, which is just great. Now, who's going to be? I think Charlie's going to be with you tonight, which is going to be lovely. I'm with you tomorrow. With I think Hayley's with us tomorrow. When are you next back?
Tonight.
Tonight! You're on tonight. Show us. I thought it was very loud. So you're on the late show tonight?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then I think I'm back in for the day on the 11th.
Fantastic.
Just a day
So,
show.
Gemma will see you very soon. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Add to your order, add those pearls to your order, add everything you can, the findings, the kits to your order, because it's been the most amazing show today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys. Bye!
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required